bright screen against the other high performance screens, and some of CROW's screen paint, which now has dropped off my screen because it doesn't want to do the demonstration, but we got to do the demonstration anyway. And mind you, like I said, in demonstrations that were displayed under our technology by reviews that were done by this individual, we call him Fernando. Fernando claimed that our product was so dark that it was completely unwatchable, which means it came up so dark you can't see the screen, or it was dirty or grimy, couldn't make out images and so forth. So what we're going to do is, in this demonstration, we're going to take CROW's lightest mix, which is his personal mix, and a white sheet of paper. First things first, how close these come together, because I'm curious. When I just did the demonstration, I saw something that was pretty shocking. So we're going to see how close these come together, and then we're going to do a demonstration on white levels, snow levels, the whole 9 yards, everything on the screen to show you that, you know, as I said before, when it comes to the black technology, that white levels are going to be a tad low, but nothing that's going to disrupt your picture quality where it's going to be so dark you can't see it, as he has painted in his demonstrations. So what we're going to do first, let me switch over to a snow scene. White 4K snow demonstration. I think I butchered that one. If I got that right, it'd be a miracle. Ah, it came out right. So we're going to do that one right there. All right, and before we start that one, I want to show you what we're going to basically springboard it off. Before we get that one started, I want to show you something pretty interesting. All right, so let's go over to, not there, over here. And let's bring up one of the demonstrations that was supposed to have claimed that our screen was basically pulling an image up that was so dark. We got a couple of them in here to go through. All right, so I'm gonna bring you over here to the computer. We're gonna look up a couple of these demonstrations that displays our technology to be so dark. You don't want us doing demonstrations on that monster over there. You've seen what that screen can do to a screen paint. It is brutal. It is brutal. We all seen what that screen does. It is brutal. But we're not gonna play on that screen today. So let's have a look here. Now open up the comments. When I open up the comments like that, I want to see the reaction of the CROW boys. I always love to see the reaction of the CROW boys. Anybody else? Let me be CROW boys. Anybody else? Now, mind you, this is going to be on Facebook. So to my Facebook fans, how y'all doing? We're going to put this demonstration for you guys to watch you also. All right, so let me get something here so I don't run out of power here. All right, so there's my black screen over there producing the snow demonstration right there, as you can see. All right, see how bright it is right there. All right, so we're going to come in here and we're going to look at some demonstrations that were done to portray our technology to be really dark. All right, so this is supposed to be a Supreme 12 right here, right there. This is how dark our image is supposed to be coming up. Here's one demonstration. Let's come over to another one. We got another interesting one. Let me see, here we go. Frankenstein versus, oh, see, I'm telling you, we tried to order the Frankenstein. He canceled the order on the Frankenstein. So only he can do that demonstration. We can't do it because if we try to order it, he'll cancel it. Does that sound weird or what? So if I want to do that same demonstration here and show you paint because we'll cancel it, that sounds really, really, really suspicious right there. All right. Let's go over and show you another one. This is my personal favorite one right here. This is my personal favorite. This is supposed to be how dark our product is supposed to be coming out. See that's how unrecognizable our product's supposed to be. Look at that. I want you to stare at that real quick. Tomorrow, what we're going to do is we're going to take this video right here. We're going to play it on one side of the screen because I got a 235.1, so it'll fit two screens up there. And we're going to show the same demonstration back and forth. And we're going to put this product up there. Look at that. Now, it's funny because I can turn this UV mix, that color, on my gray screen with no problem. Now, this is how dark. Keep in mind, this is how dark. The image is supposed to be so dark that it's unwatchable. watchable. Now, as I said before that, a gray screen and a white screen is always going to produce a higher white level than our screen. That's going to happen. It's just basically it's nothing. It makes it sound like it's a big breakthrough. It's not a big breakthrough. It's just basic common sense, right? So it's like getting an all jet black, get a white screen to try to produce a contrast like a black screen. It's not going to happen. It's just basic common sense. So anyway, we said in our demonstrations, and it says on the website, that the black technology, basically the white levels will be a tad low, but nothing that would disrupt your picture quality. This looks like something that would disrupt your picture quality. Right? Okay. All right. So let's come back over here. Come back over here. And let's look at the white snowstorm that we have displayed for you all to see. That's supposed to be super, super dark right now. Let me get my stand settled here for you guys. Plug my phone back in so we don't lose any power here. Okay. So you can look at the snowstorm. And what we're going to do is, where is my, okay, my cord's right over here to plug everything in. So right there, you see that first. Get my phone brushed up in there. All right, so now what we're going to do is, let me bring you guys up a little farther up. There you go. So what we're going to do is, we're going to take a sheet of paper. Now, if we put the white sheet of paper against the screen, do you think the screen's going to become as dark as you saw in the video? Those were skin tones. This is Snow White. So let's see. And as I said before, it's not going to produce the same white image, but the image is not going to be so dark that you can recognize the screen. Let's take the white sheet of paper first. Put it right there. Right? And let's take CROW's product and put it right there. All right. So as you can see, our image is not dark where you can't recognize it. You can see the individual branches in the trees. Here, complete whiteout, complete whiteout. I told you, if you have too high of a white level, it's not always a good thing. It can be a very bad thing, because if you don't have enough contrast in the screen, you can't have detail, and detail is needed. Just like when you read comic books, all that detail with those black lines pulling in and out, that adds detail, adds depth to the image, make it look realistic. Now imagine if somebody did that with a whiteout marker. Imagine what it would look like then. All right, so let's move on to the other demonstration. We'll come out of here and we'll go into, let's see, let's bring up some color. All right. Let me see what we can bring in here. Let's bring in the TLCs. I like the TCL. I say that wrong all the time. I do butcher the daylights out of that. Let's go with the black and white demo. Oh, I don't shy away from any of the white levels. I don't do that. No, we don't want that today. Now, as you can see, our screen's pulling up a white level, not as high as his product, or it's not as high as the white sheet of paper, but you can see the image crystal clear, not as the image he painted in the demonstrations over there. But look at the technology. Look at his screen, white sheet of paper. When we switch over to the black levels, they don't pull any contrast at all. Now, I'm going to tell you something right now. Someone, hold on for a minute. Hold on, come out real quick. Oh, he's so jealous of blue. he can get a load at my table come Tuesday on how many orders we just got stacked in over the last couple of days. I got a lot of orders. I had ordered 2 containers of 32s that had to come in today. And you've seen me go through containers before. 2 sets, we got about 64 containers plus the 10 containers I have on the whatchamacallit right now, and we still don't have enough. But no one's going to buy his product when you can prove that it's black and white paint. That's at the end of the day. Contrast levels are going. As I said before, we may bring up a tad lower when it comes to white levels, but as I said before, it looks nothing like the skin tones he displayed in that video. But you can't pull a contrast level at all, period. We've done this demonstration, my friend, on the larger screen. I have a 92-inch test screen. I got 126. I got 135. I've done it on bigger screens too, so just to let you know. I have screens throughout my entire house. And small size has nothing to do with it. If your screen, or you're trying to explain to us here that, okay, so what he's trying to say that if a screen's on a bigger size, what he's trying to say, if the screen's on a bigger size, his gray screen is going to be to produce contrast because of the size of the screen. Size of the screen has nothing to do with it. Your screen can produce contrast or it can't. It's one or the other. Size of the screen has nothing to do with contrast whatsoever. You got to crack a book, my man. You're coming out sounding a little bit like an idiot. I'm sorry, but you are. You sound like an idiot. That's the dumbest thing. I'm sorry, I mean to be rude, but that's the dumbest I've heard in my entire life. He's going to tell me the size of the screen basically affects the contrast on the screen. Good gracious. You people own projectors? Really? Buy TV. We're better off with that. Go to ABS forums, buy TV, join one of their forum sites, and just stick to TV. Stay away from projectors. You have no idea what you're talking about. Contrast has something to do with the size of the screen. Okay. Man, this is why I ban these people from my channel. That's the dumbest thing I've heard in my entire life. Well, just to entertain him, I got a 135-inch black screen sitting right upstairs, and I can do the same demonstration I did here up there and make him look like an even bigger idiot. Good gracious. Again, goodbye. Let's move on with this demonstration. I'm giving you guys an option, and you come in here with these dumb comments now. I ain't got time for that nonsense. Let's see exactly if we can make my screen so dark it's unwatchable. Let's go over to, let's see. Let's go over to, let me see. Oh, this is a good demonstration right here. Plenty of bright colors on here. Let's see if we can get the screen to go dark. Bye. I'm going to explain something to you, if you understand. You know what my YouTube channel is designed for? I never designed my YouTube channel, and I thank you for the subscribing. Thank you for basically coming in and watching the demonstrations. I do appreciate that. But you have to understand, my channel was never set up for likes. It was never set up for views. It was set up for advertising only. That's what it's designed for. Because we have big companies that come in and watch our technology and they buy from us. It's never just set up for that. Never. I can wipe this entire channel clean and be done with it and set a new one up and just strictly do it for companies. That's all it's designed for. Advertising or technology. That's what it's for. So you're only here for educational purposes. That's it. It's not here basically to get tons of views and tons of, no. It was just used for educational purpose, advertising. I'm going to pull that little girl out walking in the whatchamacallit. I like that demonstration. Let's do this one right here. Now what's the problem? What do you got to say now? Oh, here's the thing. These screens can't pull a contrast up, but they can't pull contrast, they can't pull color. That's why when you have these screens in your home, you're constantly calibrating your projector. That's why you're sitting in the dark, because any ambient light in the environment, and mind you, my projector is a Christie. It's 4,300 lumens. It's 1920 by 1200. It's a WXGA projector. These are one of the top tier projectors. These are Christies, if you never heard of them. You want to go out and buy a brand new Christie? Man, you got a good $8,000, $9,000, man, right, and get one. They can run up to 60 grand. So we're using a high-end projector to do this demonstration. Where's the color at on the screens? So you may be pull a higher white level, but that's not good. Because even if you're pulling too high of a white level, you run the risk if you can't pull a proper color. Where's it washed out? Because your white level's too high. That's why I explain to people, when you watch these demonstrations with these screens, that's why I need to do demonstrations like this. You have to calibrate the projector. You got to use an ambient light controlled environment, because they know if too much light comes near the screen, it's automatically going to wash out. So Crow Boys, where's the color at? Tell me where it's at. Where's the color? Now mind you, my technology can pull a white level high enough where the screen is watchable. Where in this display, they can't pull a proper color level. Where's it at? Look how bright the image is on my technology. Look how deep the blues are. Let's go here, see what happens. This is not going to be fun for you. This is going to be pretty bad. So what happened here? My screen's producing a 100% contrast levels, bright reds. You can see the white on the Coca-Cola bottles. The drops of liquid. Hold on, let's go back to that for a minute. We got to see that again. Hold on. We got to see that one again. We got to go back and we got to see that one again. I might even do Batman on here with the lights on. So let's go back to that. Let's bring that in again. Here we go. Let's rewind that a little bit. Not too far, but right there. Now you want to see something interesting? This is a white sheet of paper. Ain't much of a difference. Now, if my technology was so dark, you wouldn't be able to see. Oh, no. Goodbye. Boy, you know what? All those caps, next time, try to give the caps a bit of a break, man. You must have popped your keyboard in half with that one. Oh, my goodness. He broke his keyboard in half. Like, ta, 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 ta. Cap the daylights out of that keyboard. Anyway, look at that. Look at that. If my screen pulls up an image that dark, how come my reds are so red? Oh, that looks pretty bad. That looks pretty bad. Well, how would I be scared if my technology looks like this? Where's the color at? Where's the color? Where's the contrast? Where's it at? If I got scared, tell me why your image is so washed out. Where's your color at? You don't know, do you? If you can't give me a proper answer, then you gotta go. Goodbye. Give me a proper answer. Where's the color at on your screen? Where did it go? I asked you again, where's the color at? Simple question, where's it at? Look at this. You want me to put you up close? Where's your color? You have no contrast. Look how bright the leaves are on my screen. Look at that. That is bad. That is really, really bad. Look at the angle gain on this. And I haven't even put you against this screen yet. And that screen's far more superior. Sad. Can't say anything. Sad. So what's going on here? I'm looking at you. No contrast level. Should we pull another contrast level? Let's pull up. We got to do this one. Let's pull this one up. I love doing this one. Both screens are being hit with a 4300 lumen projector. There you go. This is my Chrissy right there. They're being hit with a 4300 lumen projector. So he should not have a problem in this demonstration. So what's going on? And next, I'm gonna switch you over to that screen. I'm gonna watch you what that screen can do to a screen paint. Oh, you're gonna like that one. That's the killer over there. That's the monster. But let's come on. Hey! Oh, it's about to get ugly in here, people. Let's see how dark my screen gets. All right, so let's check this out. This is my technology here, right? This is what it's supposed to look like, right? Now, let's go over to the video that he posted on what my screen was supposed to look like. You know, it's funny how he did that whole early Christmas for the black, called himself trying to do my screen paint ugly. And you realize I had 60 containers. I had boxes I was pushing out the door. It's funny how he does all these demonstrations and nobody pays him any mind. You know why? Because when we do demonstrations, yesterday we did a demonstration. We had 11 certified screens laying against this screen at 2% done. You don't do any demonstrations. I can show demonstrations of the blue right over there in that window, fully lit window, with all that light hitting the screen on my projector. You can't do that on his. And yet y'all want to compare y'all stuff to mine. But let me show you. Let's go back here. And then I'll show you a demonstration where he made the paint that y'all bought and y'all paid $104 for house paint. Okay. We'll go to that one too. Let's go over to, let me see, pop the video up. Let's bring that video up where my screen is supposed to be dark. We're going to match these screens. You tell me what's going on in this video. Here we go. So this is supposed to be our product coming up this dark. Let's see. So let me get this straight. This is supposed to be how my screen is supposed to look. No, stay in here, Crow Boys. Stay in here. I want you to see this. This is his channel. And this is how dark my product is supposed to come up, right? Just stare at it real good. So how is it possible that my screen is that bright? Please answer the question. Oh, I know why. Because your buddy was mixing in black paint and he was faking the demonstrations. Yeah. There you go. Put you right up front so you can see that. How dark my image came out on a live demonstration on our black technology. Oh, nothing to say? You got nothing to say now? Come on. You just saw his demonstration over there where he displayed our 12. That's supposed to be 12. It's a 12 right now. So why is my image not that dark? Yeah. Okay. Cat got your tongue. Or maybe Crow got your tongue. Let's move on. Look at your contrast levels failing. Gone. If I switch this over to Batman, I'll make your screen disappear. What happened here? Where's the black levels at? They're not even there. I'm pulling white levels in contrast at the same time. Look at this right here. That's sad right there. What happened to the blue? This is supposed to be blue. See that bright yellow right there? You push that bright yellow. It's supposed to be blue on this cord. Where did it go? Okay, let's keep going. When I get done, I'm going to take you over to that screen. I'm going to make it disappear. Completely gone. And that's at 2%. All right, so what's going on here? Okay, let's move on. That's sad. Let's go back and watch the whole demonstration he did on our product. I'm curious what the Crow boys have to say about that. Hey, guess what? I'm going to show you something really interesting you're really going to be interested in. You see this fellow right here? This is a fellow I'm backing now. He beat Crow's screen paint. Like literally beat the daylights out of it. And his product was much cheaper. Yeah, you're going to see that demonstration real soon. I already did it already. It was pretty bad. Let's go. Let's move on. I got time to hear you. There you go. Bye. All right, let's go on. Let's watch the rest of the demonstration. If you get banned from this channel, it's not a good thing. Mouth don't speak at all. It's not a good thing. The technology I got coming up, we got a 17 coming up in black pretty soon. A 17. See, look how he points out. See how he points out how dark the image is supposed to be? Tells people that's how dark it is. That's how it's supposed to look. It didn't look the same way in the video we just saw a few minutes ago, did it? Look, this is how my video is supposed to be coming looking. No, I like the Crow boys when they disappear. Anytime the video come up, they start disappearing. Let me show you how our screen is supposed to come out looking. We just watched this. Isn't that interesting? Look how dark that came out. I wonder what your theory is on that one. And yet, in this demonstration, we have his actual personal mix against our screen right now. That, my friend, is going to land your buddy in court with a lawsuit. Right there. It's called slander. It's called slander, buddy. That's what it's called. Because we can come on here and show the demonstration where he claims that that is supposed to be our product. But it's interesting that our demonstration comes up this bright. Hey! You know how embarrassing this is going to be in court when we show those videos off? Mind you, all this stuff is dubbed, so you can delete it all day long. We got copies of everything. He's got to explain to a judge and a lawyer on exactly how in the world does this screen look like this. And mind you, I do all my demonstrations live. My panel demonstrations are live. And I will be doing a live demonstration in the courtroom in front of the judge. Then we have the copyright issue too. That's going to be another problem because now we had to go back and we had to contact the copyright office and they have to file paperwork on that one too. And also too, my lawyer went and contacted YouTube's legal department and now they're going through his channel. Man, contrast is just not there. But maybe if you calibrate your projector high enough, you can actually match the contrast levels. I have elite screens. As a matter of fact, I have super sheets on everything. Goodbye. Hey! Look, if you have any comments about the screen paint, you can email me. If you want to talk about that here, I ain't got time for it. Okay, I had some fun with that one. I was jamming to that one. Let's go over here. Let's see how fast the screens fade out. So what's the problem now? We got regular colors running. It seems like the colors are washing out. And if you notice, is my screen unwatchable? I can see my screen crystal clear. I can see the red fish. Look at the blue colors. Bye. I don't need your comments. I need you to watch. That's all you got to do. Look how beautiful the color is. Look how beautiful the color is. Let's get up close. Look at that. See how those colors pop off that black screen? If you notice, the white sheet of paper and CROW look exactly the same. Is that interesting? Then again, it is house paint, so, you know. And if you don't believe me on that one, I got a video to back that one up. Look at the beautiful colors. This is what you get off black technology, real technology. Now, like I said, if the image was so dark, you wouldn't be able to see it. It's interesting. You can see my levels perfectly. But when it comes to CROW and the white sheet of paper, well, washed out. Where's your contrast levels, CROW? Where's your color? See, I think what happened was you got your hands on a real 12 that came over there, and you saw exactly how impressive it was. And what happened was, at the end, you decided to tamper with the product because there is no way in the world that any of your screen paints could have withstand this technology. Heck, I can take a UV mix over here and I can blend your UV mix right into our screen. So what you did was you decided to tamper with our product and start a campaign that our product's dark and dirty. You know, everybody has live on their cameras. You know that, right? Just like you deleted a video of you making screen paint that matched your personal mix. CROW boys, try to find that one. You won't find that video. They deleted the video. He deleted the video to make sure you couldn't find it. So let me get this straight. I'm a bully because I'm defending my company from somebody who has a bunch of videos on their channel portraying my black technology as being so dark you can't see it. But yet I can come on here and I can prove them wrong. That makes me the bully. All right, whatever, dude. You sound like a snowflake to me. Go melt in the sun somewhere. I ain't got time for you. As a matter of fact, go join your friends up there. It's snowing outside my door right now. I'm the bully. So let me get this straight. As I said before, in theory, buy yourself a brand new car. And somebody goes up there and decides to take a snow shovel down the side of your car. Would that make you a bully because you went out there to defend your product? Or you went out there to defend your merchandise or whatever you paid for? Does that make you a bully? All right then. Use common sense when you come on here and talk. Let's see what else we got here. Let's go to this one. Let's see if my screen comes up so dark you can't see it. Because I'm going to tell you something right now so you can understand. Anybody, if you come against my technology and you claim it to be something that is not, guarantee you, bar none, that I'm going to do everything I can within my power to prove that you are wrong. It took me 10 years to build my company from the ground up without a penny from anybody. So if I'm wrong for defending what I work for, then guess what? Then call me wrong. But I will out you for what you are. And if you don't like it, you can get the freak off my channel. Because at the end of the day, my customers get what they paid for. Not that black and white paint mixture and faking people's other demonstrations to make their product look good. You don't do stuff like that. There are a couple people that have been ranting about this particular fellow doing dirty stuff. And there's another fellow who comes on there who has a projection screen he purchased from a company. It's not a big company like Black Diamond or DMP Super. Now, not a big company. It's a small company. And this joker goes onto his YouTube channel, turns the screen around on the opposite side. It's not meant to be used to be projected on, and does a demonstration saying my product's better than his. Oh yeah, I'll put that link at the bottom so you can actually hear this guy, what he has to say. And in this video, he bought the same material and figured out how Crow faked the demonstration and put him on blast. And what does he call Crow in the video? A liar. He calls him nothing but a liar, a person that would do anything possible to make his product look better than anybody else. But I'll put this link first thing at the bottom. You can look for yourself and watch this guy's testimony on how he faked that demonstration. So let me get this straight. So if this company gets word of this and they go out and they slam Crow with a lawsuit for definition of character for messing with their product, does that make them a bully? No, it makes them basically defending their product against somebody who did a falsified demonstration. He's getting everything he deserves. You take that snowflake nonsense someplace else, Barbie. I ain't got time for it. And this is what that technology is designed for, what you're about to see in a few minutes. That's designed to actually obsolete his product. That's what it's designed for. Because, you know, if you're going to say that we specialize in black paint, you do know that if I want to, I can go in and I could basically design my own gray screen. It doesn't care if it's just hobby paint. You don't challenge something that you have no business challenging. Don't compare technology to mine. If somebody has more advanced technology than mine, I'm not comparing my stuff to them. I'll bring this stuff here, I'll study it, see how it works. Now, one of the most advanced screens that I've seen that I had a hard time beating was a Seymour AV 1.3. And I've made this statement many times before. Very hard time beating that screen. That screen produced such a high white level. It's amazing. And I met the guy who basically actually runs the company for Seymour AV 1.3. And the first thing I talk about is that screen. Very impressive screen. Same fellow over here. By Pro Screens. I have right over his container right there. Amazing. Impressive screen. So he can't do that. All he can do is tear people's stuff down. And you don't do that. He puts a black eye on people who do what I do for a living. Because there is nowhere in the world on God's green earth he's going to sit there and paint a picture as our black technology being that dark. You just don't like what you see, and you don't like hearing the truth. Because since you can't deal with that, get off my channel. All right, let's pull something else up. Let's go with, let me see. Let's see what we're going to choose here. I'm going to go with the OLED beta fish. That's what I'm going to go with. Buddy, that's not going to be a problem because people buy my technology because it's good. That's why. They buy my technology because it's good. You do know my company's under contract. I have 6 contracts under my company. One is actually in London, England. You know how I got those contracts? Because I was able to bring my project down to their freaking facility and they were able to test out my product, showing that it works 100% and signed a contract with it. My stuff is that good. The demonstrations that I do on my level, no one else does. I take my screens outside. I do demonstrations that other people don't even begin to do. So if you don't like the fact that I'm defending my company, then guess what? Get off my channel. I got that right.
Gatorade 0. All the electrolytes, 0 sugar.
Because you don't buy my product, and I know you don't. So all you Crow boys that don't buy my product, get off my channel. Go back over there where you belong. Why are you over here to begin with? That's another big question right there. Why are you over here to begin with? Why do you come over here and watch my demonstrations? Why are you always on my channel watching what I do? Why? You don't buy my product, but you're always over here adding your 2 cents. Why is that? I know what it is. It's the fact that you're jelly. That's what it is. You're probably sitting in the dark watching my demonstrations being portrayed in the light, trying to figure out exactly where the coffee table's at so you don't bang your kneecaps going the way out to the kitchen. You can't do this. I can. I can walk through my entire house and I can show off all my technology. Look at this. Look at this. Unbelievable. If he had mind his own business and stayed in his lane, what she was supposed to do and concentrate on his craft and his customers. But no, every time we develop something new, here comes Crow. Doing reviews, doing fake reviews, doing fake reviews. Go through his channel right now. Nothing but fake reviews on our product. Every time we design something, 12 was getting way too much publicity. Oh, we didn't like that. That drives him crazy. He can do reviews on our product, but we can't do reviews on his. How come that? How come he cancels? I'm gonna ask you a question. Hey, what's up, Chief? How come he cancels our orders? I'm gonna ask you that right now. I'm gonna ask you a simple question right now. How come that he can do reviews on our products, right? If we try to do reviews against his, how come he cancels our orders? So how in the world, you said I'm a bully. Supposed to be a bully, right? How is that a 12? That's a fake demonstration. How is that a 12 right there? I have his UV mix, or personal mix, against my screen right now, his light gray screen paint. And if you notice, my screen is actually producing a beautiful image, beautiful colors, and the screen's washing out. So ask me, if I'm the bully, how come my product looks like that? I don't taint his products. I don't mix anything with his products. I do demonstrations over here. I put his screen up against our screen. I hit the projector, and then the party starts off from there. So why does my screen look like this? Tell me that. Because when we go to court, the first thing my lawyer is going to ask him, how come Mr. Bird's screen looks like this and doesn't look like this in the demonstration? Explain yourself. Kind of quiet, ain't it? You don't want too much silence in the courtroom. That's bad. That shows guilt. I'm gonna tell you right now, I could basically go to the Better Business Bureau right now. My video is live. That video is not live. That is not a live video. All my videos I do like this are live. And before you said that I am basically, let me show you something, my friend. First things first, I do unboxings on all CROW's products. Any products we get here, we do unboxings. Oh, how am I a loser? So let me get this straight. I tampered. Say, how did he tamper with something? Oh, let me show you how he did. So first things first, he don't buy paint from us. So let me show you where you come off sounding like an idiot. He doesn't buy paint from us. If he bought paint from us, we would have a transaction shown with his name and address on it. He has other customers buy the product and they send some of it over. CROW's been caught basically contacting my customers, trying to make deals with them to try to get screen paint at them for trade for his product. You know why that stopped? Because I told any of my customers, if he actually approaches him, all you have to do is just basically show us proof of the email. We'll send you over the newer stuff, and you just give us his stuff. You know, he did. He stopped that nonsense. So you can do reviews, again, against our stuff, but we can't. You go as far as the seller has blocked us. Has blocked us from buying from him because we can't do reviews against his product. He blocked us. Not only did he block us, but he canceled multiple orders. Why is that? Why is he canceling orders like crazy? Cancel order. Cancel order. He just fell off the screen. We both just fell off. I'm going to ask you a question. How come he's canceling orders? If he calls himself, if he wants people to put it this way, and in business, you got to be fair. If I'm doing a side-by-side demonstration with a lead screen says, hey, look, we want to do a side-by-side, I'll send it over to him with no problem. Any one of these companies, I'll send him with no problem. If he wants to order our product, he can go right to our website. He can place an order right from there. He doesn't have to harass my customers or nothing. But I'm asking you this. How come when we place orders to him, he's canceling our orders? Cancel order, cancel order. Why are you canceling orders left and right? Ask me that question right there. Let's go over to my email. In my email, I got messages from CROW talking to him back and forth. You want to see some of them? Right here, he puts down seller from eBay. Sellers canceled the order. File on reason because of the buyer's address. I have a post office shipping box. No. Don't get to the block. Listen to what I'm saying. I have a post office box. Post office box is the most secure box you can have that anything delivered to. And keep in mind, if we weren't able to buy his product, we have his product here. We got the UV mix here that we had that matched primer perfectly. And how come he deleted a video of him making a black and white mixture that came very close? Actually, it came close to the personal mix. How come he deleted the video? I'm just asking you a question. Because if it had nothing to do with matching any of his paints, there'd be no reason for him to delete the video. So where's the video at? Can you show me the video? Can you send me a link right now under this video of that video? Send me a link right now. We'll wait. I'm asking you a simple question. We'll wait. Send me a link of the video that he was making when he was making the black and white paint. We'll wait. That's all I'm asking. Sorry, I don't ship the P.O. boxes. Interesting. We have your UB mix here, which you did ship to a P.O. box. And you did take transaction, you took money from me. I paid for the item. Yeah. So can you send me the link of that video? I'm waiting. We're all waiting for you to send you the link. Because if he deleted that video, that means he's guilty. I'm asking you a simple question. I'm not asking you all that. You're beating around the bush. I'm deleting you as fast as you come in. I asked you to send the link. I want to see a link pop up. I do not want to see any wording coming in. Send me the link to the video that he didn't delete. That's what I'm asking from you. If you come in with anything else, you're going to be banned from the door. Send me the link. We want to see the link. Let me show you the video I want you to look up since you can't find it. This is what I want you to look up for me over here. Okay. I'm going to show you. This is the video I want you to look up for me. And if you can't send me in the video, then I'm going to ban you. I'm going to keep banning you. No, the link's not there. He deleted the video a long time ago because what happened was he deleted the video when it got out that the black and white paint that he was making was everyday house paint. So he was making everyday house paint and he was selling it to his customers. It came up matching the one of his screen paints perfectly. So let me show you the name of the video so you can try to track it down for yourself, because we're the only ones that got a copy of it. Because how I made the screen paint from the tutorial of the video. That's how I made the screen paint. And it just happened to match the personal mix crystal clear perfectly, which means if I want, I can go make 5 gallons of this stuff and I don't got to pay you a dime because you showed me how to make it. And you can't say, well, you know, you basically violated a patent, because you can't get a patent for something that you're showing people how to make. That's just basic common sense right there too. So you can see, but this is the video I want you to bring up for me. I'm asking you to bring the link up, man. I'll bring the link up. You're going to keep getting banned. It means every time I ban you, you got to go into Hotmail and you got to go in there and you got to make up an email account and set up a fake YouTube account and come back in. You know, if you set up enough of those Hotmail accounts, what's going to happen is Hotmail is going to look at your account as being suspicious and you're going to be getting yourself banned from Google, or basically getting banned from Hotmail. So be careful about setting up too many email accounts and coming back in. I'm going to give you a heads up on that one. All right, so let's pop in right now and let's have a look at this. We're going to go to the videos. Now let's bring up the video real quick so I can tell you which one you got to look for and what it looks like when it first comes up. Now, if you can't find this video, then that means that it's deleted. And this is the one I want you to show me. Now in the video, right here, it is supposed to be, let me see, let me get this in here to zoom up a little bit. It shows exactly the ingredients that he tells you how to make it. Metallica, projection, screen paint mix. 2 tablespoons of flat black into white paint. So it's called the new awesome Metallica. Listen to what I'm saying to you. It's called the new awesome Metallica projection screen paint mix. That's what I want you to look up. Look it up. Now, if he has nothing to hide, then the video should still be there. If it's not there, then it means he deleted it. Why would you delete a video that basically is showing somebody putting 2 tablespoons of black paint into a white container of paint? Unless all his products are made that same way. Now, Crow Boys, You let me know in this video at any time if this is his house. I block these people because I don't deal with their nonsense. That's why I block them. If you want to come on here acting up and carrying on, you're getting blocked from the door. That's why I block you. I don't tolerate people acting like adolescents. This channel is set up for adults only. Now, if you can come in here, you want to carry on, call me a scammer, call me this, that, and the other, and carry on, you're blocked. That's all to it. I don't tolerate it. Okay, bye. Anyway, let's move on. All right, so look, check this out. He's mad. They're mad because that's the video he deleted. That's the video shows him how he's showing people how he made this free product. Now, why is this video floating around? I'll tell you why. Because when Crow first started out, for those you don't know, he used to give his product away for free. Yeah, he used to give his product away for free. Then eventually along the line, he started selling it. So when he started selling it, he probably thought that no one would probably figure out that this and the other products he were making were exactly the same thing. This is why you can't find the video. Because when we made it, it matched the product perfectly. Not only that, I was able to match his UV mix to gray primer, which I did that demonstration too. And not only did I do that demonstration, I painted the side of my screen with the gray primer to show you that it doesn't do the same reaction. Yeah, I got no time for that. Move on. Now you notice, right, when he's doing these live streams, he's doing these fake demonstrations, do you notice that none of my people go in there and basically flood his channel, none of that? They don't care. They already know he's a fake. But they come in here because they know that they're trying to defend someone that they know darn well is a fake. You know what you're mad about, Crow people? And I'll tell you what, at the end of the day, you just paid $104 for black and white paint. That's what you paid for. You got scammed. The one person that was calling everybody the scammer was the scammer. And he scammed you out of your money. You could have went down to Lowe's and you could have gotten for a pint. You only needed was a pint to do it. You only need like 2 tablespoons, so a pint would have been enough. That'd cost you about maybe $12 at the most. And then the paint you could have got bare $10.50 would have cost you $23 a gallon. So around $40, around something around that price, probably under $40 or $38, somewhere around that price. You could have made a gallon, and the shipping costs would have been free because you could have gone down and picked it up yourself. So they're mad right now because they got scammed. So you know how your paint's made? See, back in the day, it was called YouTube paint. Look it up. And YouTube paint was just basically black and white paint. That's all it was. People were making gray screens because at the time you had companies like Gray Wolf and Goose Screen, and they were really, really expensive screens at that time. So people were making this cheap YouTube paint, which is actually gray and white paint or black and white paint. Everywhere you mix, it comes out the same way. So anyway, long story short, he just took that product and just called himself making his own version of his own product, which was actually YouTube paint. Let me explain something to you. I know all the combinations of your product. I know the fact that if you take black and gray paint, there's 2 ways they go about doing it. What they do is they take the white paint, which is the base, and the black paint is considered to be the toner. So if they put in maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or 6, it pretty much adjusts how dark the screen gets. Either it's darker or lighter, that's what it adjusts it. Now, what they do is sometimes they want to make a really darker mix to reverse it. So instead of having the base being white, it'll be black. And what they'll do is they'll drop in maybe 6 tablespoons of white paint to reverse it. Or sometimes they'll take a gray paint and they'll mix black paint into it, or they'll take a gray paint and put white paint into it. And then what they do to add to make the screen jump, which it doesn't do any good, because what happens is that paint basically clouds the judgment of the product, and you get this real cloudy, dull image, which you saw just now on our screen. So what they do is they take maybe a half a cup of gray silver paint, and they take some form of silver glitter to try to pop when the projector hits it. Yeah, we know all this stuff because we used to make this stuff back in the day. So I can tell you how they make it. We had a company under Digital One Crystal Screen Paint, and we used to make, that was the actual ingredients for Crystal Witch, what I just told you. Not for Crystal Witch, for Digital One Crystal Screen Paint, which we don't make anymore. That's all they did. They just balanced out the contrast in the screen with black paint. And then they would add a little silver into it to try to get it to pop a little bit, but it doesn't work because the gray paint in it actually overshadows that and you would never see it. So then they put a couple of teaspoons of some kind of the glitter into it to make the screen pop a little better. So when the projector gets it, heightens the gain. Yeah, I can make your stuff. All of it. I know exactly what's in it. I know exactly how it's made. All right, so after we mix it up here, let me go over to the screen over there. I'm gonna put this link at the bottom. I'm gonna put this link at the bottom. I'm also gonna put the link at the bottom of the fellow who caught Crow basically doing a false demonstration. We're also gonna put at the bottom the primer in it, which means I was upstairs doing my attic with some gray primer. And I said, gee whiz, this looks a lot like a UV mix, and it matched the UV mix perfectly. So this is me pushing up the screen. And it's the product right there. Comes out like a light gray. I actually did this video twice. So let me show you real quick. We'll come over here. Show the gray screen right there. And I'll show you what it looks like. Now keep in mind, because of this video right here, I could go to the Better Business Bureau and I could file a fraud charge against your Crow. Because you have a video of you showing you how to make this black and white paint that you actually gave away for free that matched perfectly to a product that you were selling. That is considered to be fraud. But it's funny, every product you try to make of ours turned into a complete failure because our screens had a ton of testing and you would have to be able to match all 30 of those tests. You can't match any of them, because your product can't even match them. I'm going to show you in a few minutes with that monster screen, that gray screen. Now, we already debunked the theory about our black screens producing such a dark image that you can't see them, because clearly you can see it when on my screen crystal clear, but its contrast levels are poor. So next, we're going to do the gray screen, because the gray screen that we have over here called the Ultra Bright is solely designed to delete his product, to get rid of it. And I have people already lined up, already waiting for it. So let's see, turn the projector on. That's the black and white product that I made from your instructions, from your video, which means you can't come at me and say, oh, you made my product without my permission. No, I watched you teach me how to make it. And thank you so much for that, because now I can make 5 gallons of that and stick that downstairs in the basement. I can use that for demonstrations on our screens, on what screens, why you don't buy it. I can make as much as I want. And that's why he deleted the video. So there it is right there. Now, let me go to my kitchen drawer. Oh, we had the black level show up. But I gave you the link, and I asked you to come in and put the link in so we can see the link. Because you said the link, you can find the link. I'm asking you, I gave you the link, find the link, post it at the bottom. I can't wait to see it. Because he deleted that video. And the reason why he deleted that video, because all green paints are based off the same thing. You add in more black paint, you add in less black paint. You add in more, the image becomes darker. You add in less, it becomes lighter. Then he puts a little glitter inside of it, puts maybe a little silver paint in it, and that's the end of it. Then he basically does his whole hype promotion on how amazing it, how it looks. It's gotta really hurt when you think about it. If you look at the videos on his personal mix on how he hyped it up to be and have the contrast levels and the blues and greens and how the screen looks so much better, it looked amazing on your screen. And he hyped it, really hyped it up. He sold it to you. And then you went out and bought it, and then found out when I showed you this video that you bought black and white paint. So there's his personal mix. The one I'm going to lay it against that to show you exactly how close they come to looking alike. There you go. Hey, what's going on? There you go. Look at that. Matched perfectly. You got scammed. You know what I feel sorry about? This is what I feel sorry for. The Crow boys who back him, I don't feel sorry for you. You got what you deserve. I feel sorry for the individuals who didn't know better and basically bought into this nonsense and they got scammed. I feel sorry for them. People who work hard for their money and got scammed. Even worse, it's $75 a quart. That's what he sells it for. So imagine if you went in and you bought a gallon. Imagine if a church went in and bought it for their screens. Or somebody bought it for a senior citizen home. Or somebody bought it for their kids or something, anything. And they bought a gallon of it. That's messed up. That is really messed up. Let me tell you something. Read Old Testament and New Testament in the Bible. A Christian has the right to basically defend himself, and he does. Keep in mind, Christians were meant to be walked over, and we were not meant to be walked over. Oh, because you think because I'm a Christian, I have a right for people to come in, slander my product, and destroy my work. Yeah, bye-bye. You need to read your Bible. If it wasn't so that God did not basically condemn the evil, there wouldn't be a hell. There you go. So he's trying to use the line that, oh, if you're a Christian, you're supposed to let people walk over top you, try to damage your product, try to tarnish your product. That's what you're supposed to do. Well, let me explain something to you. If there was no such thing as God not being a vengeful God, there would be no hell. That means there would be no consequences for the evil things that you do. And I have a right to defend myself at all costs, and I am. So if you're going to basically say you're going to go in there and say, hey, we can make his product. I have never tried to make his product at all. Not one video. I made this product because he showed me how to make it. And that's the only way he gave me the right to make the product. I have never come on, since I've had the product, since I know how to make the product now, name one time I've come on here and say, hey, look, this is a gallon of CROW's personal mix. This is a quart of CROW's personal mix. Have you ever heard me say that? No. I said in the video, this is called the Metallica mix, and this is all we're going to call it. We can't call it the personal mix because it's not the personal mix. And I can't say that because I don't have any more left. The only thing I have left is on that sample sheet. But it matched the personal mix crystal clear, which means I could come in and make a gallon of this stuff and say, look, I got this from CROW. I could fake the whole entire demonstration and say, I got this from CROW, blah, 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 blah. Nope. I said in the first beginning of that demonstration, you who run your mouth too much, I sat there and said, I can't make any more of this because this is his Metallica mix, and that's what we're going to call it. Because that's what he proclaimed it to be. We can make his UV mix over here. We found it looks just like primer. You ever see me come in here and say, look, I got me a new container of UV mix. Just got it ordered from CROW so-and-so and so. Nope, never said that. I said, this is the last container we got. We ordered more. Why would I try to order more of a personal mix or a UV mix if I can make it? Why would I give him $104 of my money from him if I could make it? So you're going to talk about a person not being honest. Yeah, I've been honest. There you go. Take that any way you want. Y'all just don't like the fact your CROW boys are upset. You don't like the fact that you got outed, that a person's been going around trying to make someone believe people that they're a scammer. And I was never a scammer from the door. I worked hard for my company. I built my company, like I said, from the ground up. So I have a right, like I said, to defend myself. And I'm going to prove this person to be who he is. So if you don't like that, then tough cookies. What kind of Christian are you? That's what I got to ask. That you basically reward the wicked. So you get out of here with this nonsense. Go back and read your Bible. Let me see. I'm going to report you real quick. There you go. You got taken care of right now. Lawyer up. Are you a real lawyer? Because I have my own personal lawyers. I'm curious if you're a real lawyer. I'm curious if you passed the bar. I don't think you did. All right, so what we're seeing is the same thing in contract levels. And I'm pretty sure that people would want to see this video. I'm pretty sure people would want to see this video. That keep in mind, if you're feeling bad because I saw a video and I posted of this person stealing from other people, I'm pretty sure people would like to see that because people work hard for their money. So if you're coming here telling them wrong for doing this, then that makes you a scammer just as long as him. Because you support that nonsense. This guy right here makes it look bad for people in this field. For people that do this for a living, who particularly do projection screens and put the time in, put the hard work in. I get up at 4 o'clock, sometimes 6 o'clock in the morning, and I work at my company. I've been doing that for about 10 years. And this guy makes it look bad for those of us who work hard. Now, as for this fellow right here, he makes an amazing product right there. He could beat Crow, like I said, hands down with no problem whatsoever. You make him look bad doing videos like this. So if you're upset with this, you know, you're upset with the fact that 2 reasons you're upset. You're upset because he got outed, and you're upset because you got scammed. That's why you're upset. You see how that's matching with no problem? Now, just like I said, I'm always fair in my demonstrations. If I'm going to show it on one person, I'm going to show it on myself too. So I go and I turn around and I take his sample sheet and I put it against my screen. That's your personal mix against my screen. Oh, wait a minute. I thought because when I did the demonstration, I just did him and him only. No, I don't do stuff like that. I'll put my screen up there too in the mix. If you're going to sit there and say, well, you know, he only did that against me. He didn't take my product and put it against his. Oh, yeah, I did. Right there. I did. Anybody who knows me when I do demonstrations, look. And not only did I put your product up there, but I put the do-it-yourself mix up there too against my screen. Ah, yeah. Not being fair, huh? Yeah, I'm very fair in my demonstrations. Very fair. Because if I'm going to sit there and accuse you of doing this, and I got proof of it, I'm then going to show you exactly how your screen is going to react to my screen. And I'm going to put mine up there and the one I just made. There you go. Which both of them are faded out on my screen. The same thing I just did your personal mix over here. It faded out the same way. But I'm not a fair person. Okie doke. Let's see. Let's go back over here. Let me see. We'll go back over here for a minute. Not a fair person. If you want to contact me, hey buddy, what? Tony Hayes. Report. Okay. Time out. All right. So anyway. Again, like I said, fair as fair can be. Made your product that you showed me how to make. Didn't make your product without your permission. I used a tutorial video that you deleted. Then I turned around and I matched your product to a product that I paid $104 to that matched perfectly. Then I took both of those products and I put them against my black screen and did that demonstration on my screen. Yeah. All right. So let's leave from there. I mean, I did the whole 9 yards. You can watch that. I did the whole 9 yards. I showed everything. I showed color. I showed contrast. I showed different levels. I did the whole 9 yards, everything. I'm still waiting for that link. And mind you, when his product was made, when I made it exactly to the T. Matter of fact, so far to the T that bottom line is when I was in the kitchen making it, that I had only a teaspoon. So you know what I did? I went over just to show you that I'm doing everything by the book. This is a calculator. I'll show you the video. And that calculator shows me exactly how many teaspoons it makes to make a tablespoon. So I even showed you the calculation, and I did it right there on camera for you to see. And I made it again, twice. I made this actually twice. But yet, I'm the, I forget, I'm the bully. Let me see. None of my videos are titled calling him a scammer. Not one. I don't have one demonstration calling him a scammer at all. Let's see what goes on his channel about me. since I'm the bully. Let's go have a look, okay? Let's see what we got going on his channel right now. Right now, he's trying to, let's see what he's doing right here, what he's trying to make of our product. Now, I don't come on my videos. You never see me say, hey, we're making CROW's personal mix today. Hey, we're making CROW's UB mix today. Nope, never says anything like that. My demonstrations, you can look through my channel. All right, so over here we are today. What's going on in his channel involving our stuff? Over here, let me see. What do we got going on? Let's see. All right, that's the free black mix. Here we go. Early Christmas. Tries to make my black screen paint right there. Right there. Tries to make my black screen paint. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Right here. Does another demonstration. Basically, this is the black screen that's supposed to be our product. That's the same dark vision that came up, so that's not our product. So, falsified demonstration there. Let's keep backing it up. Let's keep backing it up. Let's see what else we got going on. Another demonstration. Doing a demonstration right there. Black paint mixed in. That's not our product right there. Didn't match that demonstration we just did. There's another one right there of him doing the same thing. Slandered against our product. This is a demonstration he faked right there. I'm going to show you the demonstration where the guy actually bought the screen and did the demonstration and said he faked it right there. Okay. Let's keep going in. Keep going in. Oh, and he couldn't stand the 8. He hated the 8. Oh, he did a lot of hateful demonstrations on that, but let's go on that one. Okay, let's see. We're gonna say that one right there. There's a demonstration right there. Racial slur. Calls me Cocoa Bird. And that's a racial slur right there, right? Yeah, you don't wanna protest in front of your door. You don't want that nonsense getting popped off. Racial slur right there. Okay. What about this one right here? Another one. That's supposed to be our product there in that demonstration. All right. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, I got a few people who didn't like that one about that whole Cocoa Bird nonsense. Yeah, you're going to get a protest popping off. You better cool with that nonsense. You don't want to be labeled with that one. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Real demonstration against our product, saying we faked our demonstration, even though we did the demonstration outside live. There we go. That's one right there. Oh, wait. Let me see. More demonstrations. Let me see what we got going on here. All right. Let me see. Here we go. Another demonstration. This is supposed to be my product right there. Let's have a look at that one. Show you how dark my product was supposed to come up in that demonstration. There you go. You saw the snowstorm already. The demonstration I just showed you on that screen. How in the world is that supposed to be a 12? Look at that. Another fake demonstration did against our product. Let's go on over here. Now, mind you, like I said, we have this product here. We haven't been tampered with it, nothing done with it. It's just as it is. We didn't make it seem like it was so dark it couldn't pop up or whatever. We didn't do that. It looks the same way it does. Nope, we want to tamper with our stuff. All right. Let's go right here. Let's see. Let's go move on. Goodbye. I don't have time for insults. If you want to come in here with nasty insults, I don't have time for that. You don't like the fact that I'm proving you wrong and you don't like it. You're going to have to deal with it. All right. Let me come over here and show you another one right here. Let's see. We got going on here, right here. Here we go. Another demonstration right here. Supreme 12 full review. And this is interesting. He can review our stuff, but we can't review his. So if I try to place an order for his screen paint right now to do a review, my order gets canceled right from the door. But he can review everybody else's stuff. Now, you don't call that bullying and being unfair? I call it bullying being unfair. You can review everybody else's product, but nobody can review yours. Why is that? Answer me that question, Crow Boys. I want to know that one. How come he can review everybody else's product, but nobody can review his? How come he can buy our stuff And mind you, he didn't get that from us. He didn't order from us. He got that from a customer. And if you notice, we wrap our containers a certain way. And I show people demonstrations now. We wrap our product a certain way. So you can review our product, right? But if we try to place an order through you to do a review on you, what do? You cancel orders. You start canceling orders left and right. So how is that possible? You don't want anybody doing any reviews on your stuff, but you want to do reviews on them. But you want to come in and cancel orders. All right, let's keep going. And by the way, them top seals are broken. Let's come over here. Here we go right there. Doing another fake review on our product right there. You watch me do painting demonstrations all the time. There you go. Let's see if we got any more in there. Another one right there. That's another one right there. Let's see. Let's keep on going. We got much more to go. There's another one right there on the Dark Star 9, which he didn't like that one. We did the Dark Star 9. He had to do a review against that. Try to tarnish that screen. Let's see. Another demonstration right there. Dark Star 9. Another demonstration right there. Our Supreme Amulite Rejection Screen Paint. We started tampering with that. Let's go down. We got a lot more to go. Trust me. Whole bunch of stuff in here tampering with our stuff. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see where he went in on the 8s, because he don't like the 8s either. 8 was another problem for him. He didn't like, because 8 was producing too beautiful of an image. As a matter of fact, I got an 8 when you first come in and watch my YouTube channel of me painting the 8 in outside. That demonstration was never done either against 8s. Let's see right here. What else we got? Now I'm gonna make another channel, another YouTube, another account with eBay, and I'm gonna order his product and watch you cancel every last one of them, make an excuse. Crows, let me see what we got going on here. Keep going down, because he'll cool down for a while. When we prove him wrong, he'll cool down for a while and he'll stop it. But now we're coming on him hard. He don't like it. He don't like that gray screen. It's obsoleting his stuff. He don't like that. So let's see. Oh, this is supposed to be his outdoor screen paint. I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm gonna just leave that one alone. Again, cutting corners like there's no tomorrow. All right. So let's see what else we got going on. Here we go. There's a demonstration of him slandering dark technology, saying our screens come out that dark. Anybody who buys a black screen is gonna come out that dark. Buddy, I can take your product right now and I can do a demonstration of why you don't want to go near those light gray screens, because we can wash them out. There you go. Another demonstration version on Dark Mix, Supreme 8. Supreme 8. Demonstration done right here. Supreme 8. Look at that. Anytime we launch any screen paint, he's right there behind messing with it. Here we go. Another one on Supreme 8. That's how dark Supreme 8s were supposed to come out. Let's keep going. Another demonstration. Supreme 8 right there. Tampering with our screens again. Here's another demonstration right there. When we made our technology, just launched the product, just came out, showed off the demonstration, and that fast, he came in doing the demonstration saying our screens come out that dark. Right there. There we go. Have a look at that. Let me see. So keep in mind all those demonstrations, constantly in my product. Let's see, constantly calling our product trash, constantly mixing it with black paint. Yeah. We're the bullies. Sure. Let's see. The whole scamming thing. Yeah, he did that with the sevens because he didn't like the sevens when they came out. He didn't like the eights when they came out. He's reviewed, tried to review all our products to make our products look like they were something that they weren't. Sure. Another demonstration right there, done on our product, right there. Oh, no, no, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. Stick around. There's so much more to go. Here we go, there, right there. So the slander on our product right there, so that our white levels came up that dark. Here we go, look. Here you go. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, right down at the bottom. Let's see if we can find sevens. I bet you he did a review on sevens too and slandered that too. Let's see if we can find the sevens in here. Because I'm pretty sure he wanted that too when we developed the sevens. So any screen paint we make from level, here we go. There's another video demonstration. Dark paint again on our black technology. There's another demonstration again right there on our paint again. Black technology, slandering our technology. So don't be surprised if we developed a gray screen to obsolete his stuff because he deserved it. Don't be surprised. He's getting what he deserves. Because you can come in here and you can watch every last one of my screen paints, him scrutinizing our work. There we go. There's another product right there he started messing around with. There's another one right there. He started messing around. Paint on demonstrations, doing fake demonstrations. Not even a product. There you go. Another one right there. Oh, look at it. Look at it. Go look at it real quick. Look at it. Look at it. Look how he basically messes with our product. Here we go. We can't come in here and design our product in peace without this joker constantly, every time we design something, every time we make something, every time we put on the market, we got this idiot coming up behind us, constantly trying to tear apart what we do. So yes, don't get upset when I design a technology designed to obliviate his product. Don't get upset because we crush his product in the process. Don't even think about getting upset about it because this is the nonsense we've been dealing with for years over this joker. So he got outed. He got busted. He wanted to play, oh, Mr. Snowflake. Oh, he's bullying us. He's messing with us. He's always tampering with my stuff. 7. Mess with a 7. So you just saw a 12, a 9, an 8, a 7. Been tampering with us stuff from day one. Can't leave nothing alone. Can't mind his own business. There you go. There's another one right there. There's another one. He did another demonstration mixed with black paint. Look at that. There you go. Look for it to yourself. Look how dark that image came out. Oh yeah. But we're the bullies. Yeah. Let's keep going. Got another one right there. Unboxing review. You see that, Crow Boys? Look at that. Can you read? I'm pretty sure you can. Don't have me bring out a sock puppet. I'll bring one out for you. Look what it says about a review. So let me get this straight. You can review our products. You can slander our products. We don't slander yours. But you can come out here and cancel our orders if we want to do a review against you. Okay. Just want to make sure you're up on that right there because I was going to bring them sock puppets out if you didn't understand. Look at this right here. Just constantly messing with our stuff. So we go hard on him. We're doing demonstrations against this product. We're blowing his screen out left and right. We're going in on him. Now we're the bullies. Yeah. All right. You didn't know these videos existed, did you? Oh yeah. They exist. And my lawyers got copies of all of them. Oh yeah. I told you we're building the case on Crow. Been telling you that for 50 years. We've been coming in, and every time he does one of these slandered videos, they copy it. Every time he sends us an email, it's copied, it's forwarded. Everything, text message, it's forwarded. They're building a case on him. And then that copyright nonsense, you got to be freaking kidding me. You're on video doing that one. You cannot be any. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's keep going. Keep going. See other stuff he started slandering and carrying on with. Let me see. He's the one who started the whole scammer nonsense. Can't mind his own business. I can make your gray screen paints, all of them. Like I said, I used to make them back in the day. I know how to make them all. I could have easy. Any given time around this time, could have easily did that demonstration. Easy. So you tell me what Christian puts up with this kind of nonsense and has to continue to turn the cheek from this idiot every time he designs something or makes something. He is right there behind us trying to discredit our work. So excuse me if I decide to drop the hammer of God on his forehead, because it's going to happen. And I don't care if you don't like it. It's going to get ugly. It's going to get real ugly. And like I said, as for that nonsense, I got family out in South Central, so you don't want to play that nonsense. You got to chill with that. I got some blood out there. You don't want to mess around. You don't keep your mind chill. You don't find something real. Put it on that level. All right, let's keep going. Here we go. This is where he starts calling us a scammer. Don't get scammed by false advertising. Oh, man, that sounds so funny when you just sat up there and scammed your customers on that black and white paint. This is where you started the whole scamming nonsense on our product. Calling us scammers, that we steal from people. I get up early in the morning and I work hard at my company every day, and I'm a scammer. I steal from people. But yet you stole a lot of money from a lot of people on that fake screen paint product. And you want to call us, oh, we're obsessed. We're obsessed because we're going in on him for getting tired of it. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going. And I'm looking for that demonstration where he basically was carrying our container of paint around through Home Depot and Lowe's, because I don't see it here at all, period. And if you deleted it, just let you know, I got 2 copies on my phone right now. So my lawyer already advised me to go in and copy that. And if you deleted that, that shows another sign of guilt. But I'm sure I'm not seeing the other video with the Metallica mix that he made. That is not on here. I'm pretty sure y'all didn't see it either. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. The future tech of 4K 47 AG versus Illuminous. The lie. So now you're calling us liars on our product. Okay. Okay. We're liars now. There you go. 2 years ago. So we're going to end this once and for all, Crow. I'm going to get my lawyers. I'm going to take you to court for basically violating my copyright. I'm going to take you to court for slander, and I'm going to clean your clock. And that's what's going to happen. And he can sit there and cry and whine on YouTube all you want. And when I get done, we're going to go after YouTube, and we're going to hit them with a lawsuit unless they basically can move your platform off to complete ban. Because you've been using your platform to pretty much slander my product. There you go. Look at this right here. You want to see this at the bottom? CROW will no longer review Crystal Edge. So he did this video where he said that I'm no longer going to mess with their product. I'm going to leave it alone. Look at the date on that. That was 2 years ago. And in this video, he says that, you know what? I'm going to bury the hatchet. I'm not even going to mess with the product anymore. Came right back around and started tampering with our product. Now, if anybody knows me, and they should know me well, that the only time that I come after him, unless he touches our stuff. If he doesn't mess with my stuff, CROW doesn't exist in our world. We got other things to do. But if he comes in and touches my stuff, I'm going to come in right behind him, and I'm going to prove where he's wrong. So, like I said, let's keep going. Watch before you buy. Did some live stream about don't buy from us because we're scammers and we steal from you. upcoming review on our Eclipse. Remember the Eclipse technology? Yeah, he was messing with that too. Tampering with our Eclipse technology. Every time I turn around, I design something nice, there's got to be right behind messing. There goes the Eclipse right there. TI-47 slate, which we developed. Crow was messing with it. Isn't that interesting? All the screen paints that we developed, he was tampering with them. Every last one of them. There we go. There's another one right there on my Eclipse right there. Now, you get mad at us because we do side-by-side demonstrations to his stuff, and we blow his stuff out of the water, but y'all want to get mad at us for doing our demonstrations. He's been doing this. This is 2 years ago. He's been messing around. I can show every screen paint we ever developed, and it shows him tampering with it. There we go right there, messing with the Eclipse again. Slate 4K gold that we developed. It was tampering with that. There we go. Upcoming review on the Eclipse on our technology. Interesting. He can do all these reviews on our stuff. We can't do reviews against his because he cancels the orders. Does that sound fair, Crow Boys? All right. Let's keep going. What else are we going to find on here? He's constantly messing with our stuff. Okay, let me see. Everybody's all quiet. Crow Boys are nice and quiet. They're not speaking in, are you? We're going through his channel showing you how many of our products he has tampered with. Called us scammers, called us liars, all kinds of stuff. So let me see. It's right around the time I think we went to Disney World, right around that time. All right, there's another product right there, mixing black paint and explaining to people do not buy from us. There's another video right here showing a review against the Immerse Dark Slate. Yep, another review done. So let me get this straight. Now, I'll try to do a review tomorrow, and I try to order this product. You think my order will go through or will get canceled? What do you think? What do you think? I think every screen paint we ever make, he's right behind there slandering our product. He has to do his reviews. And he cheats and he does dirty stuff to people. And I don't see that video, buddy. Yeah, I think you deleted that video. I'm gonna look it up and see if I can find that video of you basically walking through Home Depot with our product. And if you deleted that video, I'm pretty sure you're not dumb enough to do that. It'll make a difference. He's still busted. So let's see if he continues on carrying on with our products. So as you can see, every screen paint that we make and try to bring out on the market, this joker is right behind us, tampering with it, constantly tampering with it, constantly messing with it, constantly doing reviews. But if we try to do any kind of review against this product, a fair side-by-side demonstration showing you that no, our product doesn't react that way, it doesn't act that way as he's trying to paint it out to be, this is how our product works. And in order for us to do that and to do a fair demonstration, we have to have this product here to do that. If we don't have this product here to do that, that means we faked it and we made this product. So we can't do that. That's why I show the unboxings of us having this product down here. That's why we do the demonstrations. His product is never mixed with anything whatsoever. It's a fair side-by-side demonstration. So keep in mind, the only way we were able to obtain those packages is because when we first went on live, we did the orders on live, like live, for everybody can see it. And he got pressured by a lot of people to tell him, look, if you got nothing to hide, sell him the paint. And that's how we were able to get a hold of a few of them. But after that, when he saw the results, how his product reacted over here and how we did it for real, he did this nonsense. He doesn't allow us to be able to buy anything from him. So like I said, if you got nothing to hide, then why would you be blocking orders? That's our product under Fusion that we developed, that he started messing around with, the Fusion. Fusion is really old. Fusion goes back a while. Yep, there it is right there. Our Fusion, our panel, 3 years ago. And he was tampering and messing around with that right there. Yep, you better You better lift some weights, do something, because prison's not going to be pretty for you, boy. It's not. It's not. He's been doing this dirt for a long time. You go farther back than that. He's been doing the dirt for a long time. Just constantly messing with our stuff. So imagine, we all got neighbors like that. We all got those particular neighbors that no matter what you do in your backyard, you may fix your back or whatever you do, and you always got that one neighbor either talking trash behind your back about what you buy or bottom line, always in your business. We all got them. We got to deal with them at work. This is what we deal with. So don't get upset with us because we come in here and we defend ourselves. We come in here and we back up what our products can do. Because this guy's been coming at us for years, just constantly messing with our stuff. And this is why I said a lot of people don't see all this stuff that he's been doing. And then he'll get up there and smile in your face like, oh, you know, he's harassing me, making him sound like he's a person. Like we're coming after him. Look at this right here. Crystal Edge Technology Screen Paints. That was our first, under our company's name, where he was messing with our stuff. Crystal Edge Technology Screen Paints. There we go again. He couldn't stand Crystal Edge. He couldn't stand it. He hated it so much because that paint was beautiful and he couldn't stand it. Just kept coming in with it. Nonsense. Can't leave anything alone. So we got no choice but to sue him. So keep in mind, this has been going on for quite some time, and I'm just now filing a lawsuit against him. You can imagine exactly for somebody going to say that, oh, you're supposed to be a Christian. I turned the cheek for 3 or 4 years. I don't know anybody who has that kind of patience, because anybody by now would have jumped over the gate and knocked this block off. So next time somebody tells me I don't have any patience, don't come at me with that dumb nonsense. That's why I block you, because I ain't trying to hear it. Look at this. Her ambient light rejection mix. He even tried to start some rumor, because I told people that the last house I was in, I breathed in about a bunch of mold, some nasty, nasty stuff I breathed in, and I got real sick out of it. And then I ended up moving down here because it was better for me to get out of the house I was living in. This joker tried to start a rumor that I got sick from my paint. How dirty and low can you be to say something like that? But anyone who knows me, when I say that I back up everything that I do. So before I even announced it, before anyone ever knew what happened, what was going on in that house, I shot a video live on my personal channel of me walking around the house coughing from the mold that was killing me and showing my people on my channel that I'm leaving this place because there was mold in here that got me sick. And I video recorded the spots in the house that I found mold that made me sick before you guys ever even knew it ever existed, before I ever brought it up. And I post those links at the bottom saying, look, there you go. That shows you how dirty this individual is. Oh, and by the way, Crow, you making that blue paint, just to let you know, proceeds from that blue paint and the silver paint is going to charity to help people that are unfortunate, who basically are struggling through COVID. Just to let you know that we actually linked that to a charity group. So let's keep going, because I made that mention several times that that's what we're going to do with some of the proceeds for that. We're going to start giving back. Here we go. Are you tired of false advertising? So now we are false advertising. Some of the slander, dirty stuff you said about us. Let's see if we can track down some other stuff. That's freaking unbelievable. Like I said, don't come at us because we're defending ourselves. We're going to defend ourselves, whether you like it or not. I don't think we have any more. I'm pretty sure he didn't touch anything else after this. I'm pretty sure. Because the only thing we had after that was Crystal Edge Technology Screens. That was the product that we had on that one. And this was what? Yeah, believe me when I say, when I take it to court, I'm gonna clean your clock. I couldn't give a rat's behind about anything for you right now. I can't. I don't. There's only so much patience a person can take from somebody constantly coming at them all the time. So, like I said, I'm going to have you. I don't care if you don't have a $500,000 to pay out of a lawsuit. I'm going to garnish your income tax. I'm going to have your house, everything you have in your property auctioned off. I'm going full throttle on you, man, because I put up with you for the longest time. And a lot of people don't realize how much dirt this guy's been dishing out on us. I showed you every time I showed you anything we ever developed. Crow's there trying to do a review. Crow's there messing with it. Crow's there messing with paint over and over and over again. Constantly messing. Not can't leave nothing alone. Constantly messing with it because you're jealous, and that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. So say hello to your. This is a screen. It's going to obsolete. This is what I designed it for. Your products, they're discontinued. They're gone. If people want to buy it, they can buy it. I don't care. You want to get cheated? Go ahead and get cheated, because we already know how he makes his product already from the door. We can't go and order any of his stuff because he cancels stuff from the door. And we know why he's hiding it, because he's afraid. Now that's the end of his channel right there. So we just went through his whole entire channel. And as you saw, just constantly coming out of our product. Anything we make. Your Slate 7 we designed, messed with that. He started tampering with the Eclipse, started tampering with anything we designed, anything we made. He was constantly there tampering with it, messing with it, calling us scammers, calling us this, calling us that. Yeah, just nothing but jealousy. Now, look at this bull crap. This is what I'm talking about. And you better watch that whole racial nonsense right now, buddy. You better watch it. You better keep that nonsense under control. Because I had two of my friends come on in and tell me, what the freak is he talking about over at South Central? If you want to know about that, want to know why he was calling me that to begin with. Asked me, what is his race? I said, no, he's Puerto Rican. That's what he said. No, it don't make no excuse for you to call somebody like that. Something like that. Keep that racial nonsense to yourself. Look at this right here. He's calling us out. Calling us out. Crystal Ridge, calling us out. All right, see? And then we come out here and we dominate and destroy your screen. Then he wants to start going back and crying, complaining to people that we're messing with them and we're hurting them. You want to see something interesting? I'll show you something real interesting. He even tried to steal our work. You see this right here? Look at the bottom, what that says. Crow's Metallica Mix 2.0 versus Sky Blue Pearl. This is a product that he claimed that he made himself. Look at the date on that, 2016, right? He claimed he made that product, the Sky Blue. He didn't make that product. We made it first. And I'll show you. And we got beta testers under it who actually were testing it for us. Additional one. There you go. Sky Blue, our product. 6 years ago, a fellow named Zone, he was our beta tester for that technology right there, Sky Blue. He actually tried to steal our product right there. There's me right there making it. This is a little rented room that I was in under digital and crystal screen paint in 2014 is when I made that product right there on YouTube. And he came in and tried to steal my idea. And that's the color of it right there. Yep. Crow has been trying to steal our product and ideas for the longest time. There it is right there. That's the Sky Blue. Sky Blue. We made it first. And we had beta testers that were testing it out for us. Way before he said he came out with it, we had it first. Try to steal my ideas. I told you we used to develop light gray screen paint a long time ago. We used to just a little rented room I used to be in. Yep. And this is where the beta testers we had that were testing out the product. It was called Sky Blue 3.7 4K Gold. That's what it was called. And these are the beta testers that were testing the product out for us. Look at the date on the video. Goes far back to that. 2014. A little Pico projector in my room making screen paint where I first started off at. And he's been trying to steal from us. There you go. There's proof right there. He tried to steal our product. See how light gray that screen paint is? So yeah, we had sky blue technology a long time ago. So for the difference with that is it didn't have any code in it at all whatsoever. It didn't do well pulling a contrast level either. There you go. Digital1crystalscreenpaint.com. That was my first company. There you go. You can go all the way back into my channel and you could pull up my old videos when I first started off under Digital One Crystal Screen Paint. And you will notice when you look at them demonstration, like gee whiz, his paint looks exactly like CROW's paint looks exactly like his. Yeah, we were developing that product. We had that way before. I told you, way before. Look at all the beta testers that we had underneath of us. That was testing out our product. Yeah. And now here he is trying to basically steal our product by claiming that was his. Yep. Now he's over here trying to make Happy Blue Christmas, trying to make our blue paint. It's not going to go any farther than that. And the sad thing about it, like I said, we give when that paint launches. Right now we're doing the sales on the paint, and it's going pretty good. And proceeds from that is going to charity to help people out. So that's why, you know, I mean, we're going to start donating a lot of the money that we make from our company to a charity to help people out. It comes on and does this dirty stuff. He's ignorant. He don't care. He doesn't care. Right here, look at this, right from the door. You know how it got started? How all this got started? Because CROW started messing with our stuff again. He started messing with the 12s because he was jealous of them. Couldn't stand the fact that we were making this black screen paint. We made a 12. We couldn't make the 8s anymore because the 8s became obsolete because we couldn't get the product to make them anymore. So we decided to launch a 12 instead. So when the 12 came out, he couldn't stand it. So then he started doing his reviews against the 12s. Down to the bottom of his videos where he's just showing nothing but going after our stuff over and over and again and again. Now, if I come over here on the crystal, and I'll show you my page, and I'll show you some of the crazy stuff we do on here on my video. I'll show you what I have on my channel too also. So if we come in here, this is us defending ourselves, doing the videos right now, which we're supposed to be doing, defending our product. And I got sick and tired of him carrying on with our product, so I decided to design a screen to obsolete his stuff, to get rid of them. So that's where that screen came in over there. So as you go through my videos, you will see demonstrations that I do on the other screens. I show my screens in Windows, well-lit environments. Let me see what we got going on here. Okay, defending ourselves against CROW, paint a screen on a wall, which I did because a customer was asking me about, can you paint it on a wall? So we did that demonstration for them. Explained to him, giving him a warning because he used my house as a thumbnail, which actually, keep in mind, YouTube has now, legal department has a copy of that right there. So they're reviewing your channel on that too because you violated my personal rights by doing that, didn't have my permission to do so. So he has to answer to that too. There is information right there we put up over copyright, explaining to him they tampered with the copyright. There's all the stuff we tell him that he's doing to chill, and he just keeps going on with it. This is me talking about the Christmas sale, which I show up the screen in my kitchen. This is a circuit room where I show you guys where I'm building the giant circuit room upstairs. This is one where I'm actually turning a screen and junky screen. You know what I mean? Updates on videos, updates on screens we're doing. We only do demonstrations if he's coming at us. Then we have to do those demonstrations against him. Unboxing, I was unboxing a projector that I got. Showing off the blue containers, shipping updates. Let me see what else we have here. Oh, showing off the blue technology there, showing the blue technology off there with no 4K. We did a review on the fellow right here when CROW started carrying on again. So we found another fellow who could basically make the product better than him. This is the reduced price that we added on our website. Also, she was showing up the Japanese room. They're right there. I can't get up another name for the Japanese. I'm gonna call it Little Japan because I like Little Japan better. There's right there, building another world. So in here, I show you a lot of demonstrations on different stuff that you can build and put together. There's the tabletop projection screen, another unboxing for a projector, scanning, showing off our shipping orders. This is when we caught Crow going through Home Depot with our product, trying to make it. Right there. Wait a minute, let me see something for a minute. I didn't see this video when I was going through his videos at all, period. This is the video. We caught him going through Home Depot with our product. I think he yanked that video. I'm gonna have to go back and have a look at that. Not now, but I'm gonna go back and take a look at that because I thought it was funny. I didn't see that in there at all. I think he yanked that video. But anyway, let's move on. Also too, here you go right there. For those of you who think my orders slow down, no, they don't. That's me stacking orders right there in the kitchen. I always show, when I do demonstrations, I always show off my order stack because it allows my customers, gets my customers a little, helps them out, because a lot of people are scamming people on COVID. And I tell my customers, don't worry about it, I don't do that kind of stuff, So I do my ship out. So I do my ship out so customers can see what's going on with their packages and stuff like that. Now keep in mind, I take an extra $100 out of my, out of my pocket to go in. Be careful about saying stuff on here because keep in mind, as I said before, these are all being recorded. So from the door. All right, so keep in mind, like I said, I do all my ship out so everybody can see them because this gives confidence to my customers right there, let them know that their products are being taken care of. So I do that right from the door so they can see it. All right, so let's go from here. All right, show you this, what I do right here. I like to show my customers what's going on. Now keep in mind, like I said, for all the times he tries to slander my product, you got to understand, I got a huge customer base that I'm blessed that takes care of me. It's there for me regardless. You see all those 12 sitting on that table right there? That's when he tried to come out with some campaign trying to tell people, oh, you can get the 12 for free. No one is going to believe you on that level, man. They're not going to buy from you on that level. You've already shown on how petty you can be. I'm showing on my channel how petty you can be. And at the end of the day, I told you, God always blesses my table. Look at all them 12 sitting on that table right there. I got more than that to ship out coming this Tuesday, which I got to get stuff together because I got a lot to do. You see them 12 sitting on the table? That's how my Lord and Savior blesses me at the end of the day. That's how he takes care of me. And that's how my customers take care of me. Because my customers know that I get up in the morning. They know that they can call me 3 o'clock in the morning. And Ken will get on the phone and talk to you and say, hey, look, I know it's late in the morning. That's when people call me at 3 in the morning sometimes. They got the time zones all mixed up. But I still will talk to you and help you out. And any customer will tell you from the door, and they'll tell you, if I ship you the wrong paint, or maybe you might not be satisfied with the 12 because some people think the 12s are too dark for them, I'll say, keep the product. Don't send it back. I'll ship you out another one for free. And that's what I do. That's what I do. I take care of my customers. I take an extra $100. I'm paying for shipping alone by this. Think about it. And then I take an extra $100 out of my pocket, sometimes $150, depending on how much the driver has to take out, and I pay her extra. So your orders are taken care of. So I go out of my way to make sure I take care of my customers. But those for y'all that want to sit there and say, oh, don't order from him. So they're going to order from me regardless because I come out here and I do things by the book. I don't cut corners. And when my customers call me and they want to talk to me, we sit down and we talk and I communicate with them. I don't try to rush them. I don't try to sell them something they don't want. If they got a knockoff projector and if it's not going to work with our product, I won't sell them the product, but I will help them find a projector that will work with our product. I will help them try to save money. I'm still waiting for my whatchamacallit to get here. I need my plexiglass to get here so I can do the paint on demonstration because we need to get that done right there. So you hear me when I get up in the morning. You ever building this today? We're putting that together today. We're going to construct this today. I'm going to show you how to build this today. You know what I mean? I don't have time to come on here with this joker and keep going back and forth with him. I need him to mind his own freaking business, but he can't seem to do that. So the only two ways I got to get rid of this joker is to take him to court and sue him and clean his clock or basically obsolete his stuff from the door. I'm going to do both. He needs to go because I'm tired of him. I think everybody's tired of this joker, you know? There we go. You want to talk about threatening somebody? Let me tell you something, my friend. Like I said, again, I back up everything that I do. I got text messages of death threats from Crow. I got emails from Crow death threats. So don't go. Shut up. I told the Crow boys, not y'all Crow boys, just shut up. Coming in here talking some dumb nonsense. Shut up. Get out of my face. Don't come on here no more. Go on your channel, play on your channel. You don't need to be over here. If you're not buying from me, if you don't support me, then you don't need to be over here. Go. So there you go. Like I said, he's mad because he don't see stacks like that on his table. That's what he's mad about. He's upset about. Let me tell you something. Crow shot himself in the foot. You know how he shot himself in the foot? And I'll tell you how. He kind of cut his own market. What he did was, when Crow first came on, like I said, he used to give his paint away for free. That's how we built into him like many years back. Now, he came on starting this crazy thing about how he was charging too much for a product, but you're not doing any of our demonstrations. You're not doing testing on your screens against high performance projection screens. We do all that stuff. We take screens out. We hit them with all kinds of ambient light. We do all that crazy stuff. You don't do any of that. But yet you want to be in the same category as us. And we could bring you over here and we could basically outperform your stuff at any given time and any given day. But yet you still want to keep us in the same category you are by faking demonstrations and falsifying demonstrations to make yourself look good. So, like I said, if you can complete any one of our challenges, which you have never done, I got a screen outside to take a direct hit from sunlight, and I have yet to see anybody. Matter of fact, I was supposed to check that out today too. Somebody was supposed to be posting links at the bottom of that screen. Let's dig that one up, because I put a challenge out there on that technology. But anyway, so that's what it comes down to. You're not on our level, and I keep explaining that to you, not on our level. We got this fellow here by Pro Screen that beat Crow Screen Paint with no problem whatsoever. And he does light screen paint mixes. Crow does light screen paint mixes. So how in the world did you come off trying to compare a UV mix to a 12 that's jet black, and that screen produces contrast levels and can blend your screen at the same time? I don't know where you come off with this stuff. So I don't get it. I don't know what goes on in his head, what makes him believe that he's doing something that we're doing. I don't know. But if you feel that that's the case, that your paint is as good as mine, then stop canceling our orders. Because tomorrow I'm going to set me up a new eBay account. I will be contacting eBay, letting them know why I have a third account. Make sure I'm not doing anything suspicious. Keep everything on the up and up. And I'm going to place an order again for your product. And we'll see how fast you cancel it, because it should be here. We should be doing reviews against your product. That's not fair that you want everybody else. Look at this, boom, boom, boom. Like I said, always blesses my table. It's not fair that you get the right to do reviews on everybody else, but nobody can do a review on you. I mean, like I said, that's how you do things, man. You're not fair with people. So tomorrow I set me up another account, and I'll go in and I'll basically place an order for his let's see, what do I want? I'm gonna go with the Frankenstein. I'll order for the Frankenstein. That's what I'll order. So let's see what we got going. Nothing at all. Not one link at all. I made the challenge yesterday. I said yesterday, if your product is that good and you're saying you have the same thing we have, do the same demonstration. As a matter of fact, I challenged all the Crow boys to do it. And what do you see at the bottom of my page? Nothing. I got a comment from one fellow who says, that is awesome, it's still clear. And none of them has done it. That's a screen that took a direct hit from the sun. And that's a challenge you put out there for y'all. So we putting challenges out there. Keep in mind, they try to put some free screen paint, black screen paint by some guy named Partey. And he was supposed to be doing some free screen paint mix. We made it back in 2019. They didn't even know that. They didn't even know that back in 2019. We made this product. We did. We put it on YouTube. We made it. And we put it next to the 8. And the 8 beat it on white levels. And the funny thing about it is when we take the 2019, here's the sun, the 2019, and we go back to the previous video they did, it's still showing the same results as a dirty screen. So that challenge got thrown out the window. So this is the one we gave them. We don't want you talking any more trash, no more nonsense. And I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna give you another 2-day challenge on this screen. I want to see you produce a screen outside in direct sunlight, and I'll give you another 3 days. And if you can't do it, then you don't have any technology that's even close to ours. And what y'all need to do is mind your own business, stay in your backyard, and shut the freak up. That's what y'all need to do. If y'all can't basically back that up, then shut the freak up. As a matter of fact, we got a couple demonstrators here. Let's go look up my personal favorite one here. I'll give us a challenge. It's funny. Here we go. Here's another one. You can't back it up. You can't back it up. Shut the freak up. Here's another challenge we gave you. And this challenge right here, and this was back in 2019. We put that challenge up. Here's my screen outside. 12 feet back in the evening hours on 1100 lumens, producing the jazz demonstration from LG outside. No protection on the screen, no awnings, no roofs, no balconies, nothing. Right out in the open. That was a challenge we gave them. Crow never met it. None of the Crow boys never met it. None of these met it. No projection screen. We challenge everybody. We challenge Black Diamond. We challenge Elite Screens, DMP, Supernova, all of them. We challenge everybody. To everybody, beat that challenge, and nobody did it. So you want to come at us about how you're the same thing. You can't even begin to even think about the stuff that we do. Look at that. Let's look at the bottom. How many people posted? Nobody. So here's the thing. I'll give you a challenge. I want to see you do a starfield demonstration. Did I mention that I did a stuff? Short, ultra short throw to ultra short throw. Didn't I give that challenge? The ultra short to the ultra short throw. Yeah, upstairs. Yeah, I did get that challenge upstairs. I said your projector versus my fully lit environment starfield demonstration. And I showed bright, beautiful colors on my screen just to show you that my screen can do the bright, beautiful colors too. And I said, do a starfield demonstration. He didn't do it. You know what he did? This is what he did. This was his answer. And this was his answer to the whole thing. He never did the demonstration. If you notice, there's no challenges completed in any of the videos. This is the last videos he shot since we gave him that challenge. Oh, he's going to make the free blue paint. That's fun. Yeah, I'm interested to see that one. While you're at it, make the purple one too. And there's no challenge. He didn't do any of them. Not one. Not one challenge. So this is the last demonstration he did right here. I'm going to give you a little message right now. Since you've been mocking all my stuff, messing with my stuff and everything, I want to see those 2 demonstrations complete. I want to see you pull a starfield demonstration in a fully lit environment on your ultra short throw projector showing a star field. And I want to see you pull off that sun demonstration too, that sun killer. Match that demonstration. So we should be seeing 3 demonstrations from him. We should see the sun killer, direct sunlight. We should see the star field demonstration, ultra short throw, fully lit environment. And I want to see that ultimate challenge. And you should have a problem, man, because you live in California, so your weather is good. So you shouldn't have a problem. I got snow out here. So you should be good to be able to do that. You got plenty of sun going on out there. So I want to see this demonstration outside being done on humans. That's what I want to see. So we shouldn't be getting any more demonstrations from him except for these 3 challenges I've requested. If you consider yourself to be on the same level as my technology, then I'd suggest you do the same demonstrations. And I would love to see that sun killer demonstration. I can't wait to see that one. I can make it easy for you. I can put you outside on a cloudy day, like that one right there. See, we do outside demonstrations. This is how we test our gain on our technology. Outside. That's a black screen. That was a, what was that? That was a Luminous 7 outside on plexiglass in the rain. There you go. You can do that one right there, but that'll be too easy. I want to see that sun killer demonstration. That's what I want to see. So we got 3 demonstrations. That's all I'm asking for tomorrow. Just 3. That's all. Just 3 of them. That's all you got to be to do. And just display them. I don't want to see no little pieces of cut material. That screen out there on the Ultimate Challenge was an official 100-inch fixed frame screen. Whew. But in the other one, that's a smaller sample seat. So you can do that one. And I want direct sunlight hitting that screen. I don't want to see no overshadows, no roofs, none of that stuff. Take it out in the parking lot. I want direct sunlight to hit that screen. I want that whole entire section to be illuminated with sunlight. And you can do the Starfield demonstration in a fully lit environment. You can do that one too. So that's all we should see from you. If he does anything else, like any reviews on technology, any reviews on video games, anything like that, that just tells you right there, that's him running scared. All right, I'm gonna go get myself something to eat. Oh, man, you know what? No. Let me show the Pro Boy something else. Let's show you what this stuff is designed to do. Let's show you what our technology looks like when it comes to gray. I gotta show you this one. You know. Just to let you know that we have several high performance screens up here too, but we're going to take .2% done, Crow Boys. This is going to obsolete all his technology in 1 month. And we're going to do it at 20% for fun. Because he deserves it. Yep, he deserves it. So let's go over here and let's grab controller. Projector back some. Now I want you to look very carefully at the screen. Now, if you notice that my screen is darker than his. Snowstorm. Screensaver. All right, stick around for this one. YouTube. Snowstorm screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Remember, his screen's lighter than mine. So who do you think would bring up the higher white level? My screen or his? There you go. Screen comes up dirty. That screen is far darker than his, and it brings up a higher white level. And that's this UV mix that we just turned into a black spot. So, you know what you're looking at here? You're looking at a gray screen that can pull a higher contrast level, of course, in his screen right here. This being its personal mix, this being his UV mix. Keep in mind, if he designs anything lighter than the personal mix, then we can turn it dark like this with no problem. Or actually, we can turn it, we can pull the contrast up because the screen produces contrast also. So if he takes anything lighter than the personal mix, then we can basically fade the screen to any contrast level that the screen actually will be able to produce. If he makes a screen slightly darker than the personal mix, then it has those results. So what does he do? He can't make anything lighter. You can't make anything darker. You know why? Because you're looking at a dark screen. It's pretty good size dark gray screen that produces a high white level.
Come on, guys, hurry.
See how the contrast levels are too dark?
Why aren't the lights on? I don't know, Sam.
Yeah, watch this. Let's make this interesting. I'm going to put contrast in some beautiful colors at the same time. Oh, we can't miss that. There's snow going in that one. We got to put that one. Hold on. You see that right there? Where his image is coming up dirty? So how is that possible, if you look at that his screen is pulling a dirty image here and my screen's darker than his? Oh, you thought the black screen was nightmare? Oh, no. This is the nightmare. This is the one that I've designed. And guess what? 2% done, and it was made a day ago, and it took 1 hour to design. 1 hour. There you go. So now we have a screen that is a bit of a dark gray that's producing a higher white level than his personal mix. You know what this means? Obsolete. That's what it means. So this is what's going to happen. He's going to be hit with a lawsuit. That's what I think going to happen. He's definitely going to hit with another lawsuit for slandering. Then you got over there with the Copyright Office. We filed a complaint with them. They have their own complaint compartment. Keep in mind, when you violate a government copyright, it involves the FBI. That's one problem right there. And then with this technology we're developing now, well, his stuff is going to go bye-bye. So we just want to mind your own business, and stayed in your backyard and left our stuff alone, you wouldn't be going through this right now. And for those of you who sit there and whine and cry about, oh, you're bullying him, well, you can go back and rewind the video of all the technology that we designed and we put on the market, working hard at our company, that just came behind and just constantly messing with it. So don't get all freaking boo-hoo snowflake on me, because I come out here and defend myself, and he wants to basically talk about how he produces such high white levels on his gray screens. Well, I'll design something that you can't even touch that will obsolete your stuff. So that's what he has to deal with. And yes, proceeds for that will be going to charity. Ooh. Let's see. Where we are there. I'm gonna get online and play. I forgot I was online playing right now. I want to see that demonstration with the little girl. That's what I'm saying. It's nice, bright images on here. Go back on that contrast level. Here we go. Play this right here. Where'd the screen go? Hold on. Here's the screen right there. And how much darker is my screen to his? Look at the UV mix. That's not going to be good. That's real bad. Look how dark his color's coming up. Here and here and here. So how do you explain you got technology here that's producing much higher white levels, colors, contrast than his screen, and his screen's lighter than my screen? Now, what was that about white levels again? When having a gray screen that produced more superior white levels? Because now we have the gray screen. That's a superior levels. Not him, not anybody else. We have it. Sorry about that. Let's go back into that one.
At Harvard, we take the holidays seriously. With serious style.
So I don't want to hear any more nonsense with the girl voice. I'm like, oh, you know, you believe the blah 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 blah. Nah, you got to deal with it. That's what you're gonna have to do with it. You have to deal with it. You want it clean to have brighter levels. So what I did was I engineered technology that produced brighter levels and contrast at the same time. And you think that's a nightmare. Wait till you see the 17 version of black, because that one's actually something pretty interesting we're working on too. Oh, there's a 17 black. Yeah, there's a 17 black coming out in 2021. So let's see what happens here. See where the contrast level came in too dark, right there. And this right here is not even pulling any contrast at all whatsoever. That is really bad. Look at this. Look at these two. This is against our gray technology. Not black, gray. What I want to do is I'm going to design a gray screen paint for just for in between. Not too dark, not too light. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we make a couple of shades darker than the UV mix, the personal mix, and let's see what happens. Let's see how much darker it comes, it taints. There you go, look at the background. And this is not tampering with your product or mixing anything into it. It's how it's really reacting to our technology. And I plan to put in an order for the Frankenstein and that G8 whatever so and so. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put an order in for all of them. And let's see how you cancel, because you're going to cancel him. I know he's going to cancel him. There's no way in the world he's going to put his screen. Look at his paint is going through right now. Do you think for a minute he's going to allow me to be able to order that product and bring it over here? He's terrified of this screen. He's terrified of anything we have over here. Cancel them orders. Cancel left and right. Cancel. Let's see. Let me see. Yes, we can. So since, like I said, you want to do a product, from now on with this technology, it'll be tested against your product. Every demonstration we're going to do will be tested against your product. This screen is going to wipe your screen on every freaking level. We're going to do an ultra short throw, long throw. We're going to do it on 1,000 lumens. We're going to do it outside. It is going to wipe your product on every single level. And if I can't get my hands on it, I sure enough will make some calls or some contacts to make sure I get your product. You're so paranoid. When I get done with you, you're going to be screening your customers left and right as if they're applying for a gun. That's how bad it's going to be for you. Because you're terrified to come in here against that screen. And for those you want to sit there and say, oh, you're bullying them, well, check out that video. With every freaking screen we ever developed, this joker was right in there messing with it. We're not going to call your screen a scam. We're not going to call it trash and whatever, so and so and so. Well, keep in mind, some of it is a scam because right now we already were able to, I can't say anything about the rest of them because we didn't match them. But I can say about that personal mix, I did match that. That stuff is definitely straight out scam. Because that's stuff with that free mix crystal clear. And the UV mix matched with primer perfectly clear. So, but I can't say anything about the Frankenstein. I can't say anything about the other ones you made. I can't say that because I didn't do any tests over there at all. But once we get our hands over here, we'll find out. We'll find out together. Yes, we will. Together. How many cups of paint would it take to make almost the two? Keep in mind, once we do get this product over here, if we can get it over here, depends on how hard he fights us for not to come over here, because either way it's a bad ordeal. If he fights us enough to the point where he basically starts pulling down his eBay account or whatever goes on, then that just clearly shows that bottom line is he's scared to death. He's not going to basically go face to face with this screen. And if we're able to get it over here, then keep in mind, we're not going to make any screen paints to match his product. The only thing that we can match it against is the free tutorial video that he showed us in the demonstration. That's the only one we can match it against. We can't make our own product and match it against his product because that would be wrong. Even though he does dirty stuff like that, we don't. So we can't do that because that basically would be tampering with his product. But making the free mix that he shows us how to make, and him on the video giving us a tutorial, we could do that. Because that's not violating his product when he's the one that showed us how to make it. But anything else, no, we can't do that. But we will put them against the screen, one by one. I'll talk to them later. Gotta give him a call back. Excuse me. Want to hear something crazy? He pulled the video that had the copyright infringement on it. He pulled it. I tried to track it down, he pulled it. Yes, sir. He pulled the video. He pulled the video. I told you, when he's guilty, he starts snatching videos left and right off. He snatches them off left and right. He pulled the video. So he pulled one video that showed him making the screen paint, and he pulled the other video that I told you that my lawyers are going to sue him for basically messing with a copyright. So he's trying to basically block as much as he can. So let me show you real quick. Man, pulling that video is not going to help you, man. It's not going to help you. You're going to get sued. That's all to it. He's scared. I told you that he's scared, doing dumb stuff. We got copies of the video. It's a good thing I did double copy, because my lawyer was to make a copy of the video. So let me show you. I'm glad we made a copy of the video. Oh my goodness, man. That just shows crystal clear. You are scared to death, buddy. You pulled that video. We got copies of it. Don't worry about it. I got 2 copies of it. Me and my attorney got a copy of it. That's the video he just pulled. So right there, that's the title of it. My new Crystal, whatever, light silver 8K paint mix. That is not going to help you, man. That is not going to help you. We even sent the copy to the Copyright and Trademark Office. We sent the copy to them too. They got a copy of it too. And you flashing my logo without my permission, you're going to get hit with a $500,000 fine. Like I said, you're going to get hit pretty heavy. It's going to be bad. He deleted the video. He's pulling videos left and right. That's not going to be enough to help you out. Guilty as charged. I knew I didn't see that video. I said, wait, I looked up. I didn't see the video pop up. Yeah, you're done, man. Did you delete? Now, like I say, he's showing signs of guilt already. He deleted one video of him making the paint and scamming his customers, and now he deleted another video of him basically showing off our copyrighted label, which he thought the product was deleted. And keep in mind, I recorded 2 of these videos without me talking. One has me narrating, which my lawyer requested me to narrate what was going on in the video, and another one has your voice playing on it. Because in the video, he says it's discontinued. Yeah, the product's discontinued, but that label right there is not discontinued. That's a copyright on it. That's where you messed up. And he deleted the video. All right, boy, I'm telling you, people who support this boy, man, y'all not looking too good. Look at it, right in front of Home Depot with our container and our copyrighted logo. Right in front. My lawyer saw, he was laughing. You know, he's laughing his head off, because people who record themselves doing dumb stuff deserve to be locked up and deserve to be fined. So you got 2 people coming at you. Not only do you got my attorneys going to hit you, but now you got the U.S. government coming after you, because that is a copyright filed with the U.S. government, which means they don't get the police involved in that. The FBI gets involved in that. Look it up. Take your time and look through it and see if I'm joking. Go ahead and read through it. Write down what happens if you basically violate or infringe someone's copyright. What happens? What's the penalties behind that with the U.S. government? There's my container. I told you, we don't do stuff like that to him. Only he does stuff like this. There you go. Got yourself a nice little healthy lawsuit. See right there, I put it right at the search engine. That video is nowhere to be found. Sorry about that. Which means he went in and deleted the video. Scared to death. Because he know what he did was wrong. He knows that when we went in and showed him our copyrights, because you can go right now to gov.com and you can type in, I'll show you exactly how to find my information for my copyright. All you got to do is go into here. And it says it right there. He what happened, so and so. I'm pretty sure he did. He seeks some legal help. He had to talk to somebody about it. But if you go in and say somebody copies your artwork or they slander your artwork, they do something wrong to it, say you take them to court, right? You really can't do anything unless it's registered. Now, if you register it, then you're screwed because somebody registered with the U.S. government, which means now you got to deal with not only our penalties, but you got to deal with their penalties too, because they have an office that you can go to and file a complaint if someone basically violates that, and you have to deal with them. Now, theirs is a little different. Theirs is up to $250,000 to $500,000 fines, and they're talking about jail time. But he recorded himself doing this, which makes it even worse, because now there's this hardcore evidence. You tell me if you got to go to court and you have that against you, how do you fight that in court against a judge? You self-snitched on yourself. This is why it pays to go in and get your paperwork and all your stuff done on stuff that you're doing. So you know that little Crystal Edge logo at the bottom of my screen? Write it. Yeah, it's right there. That little symbol. Yeah, it has that copyright protection on it. That's why we changed the name over to Crystal Edge. Because that's all protected by that. So, like I said, it pays to go in and get that done. It's only a little bit of money. It's only $150. Do not do the poor man copyright. Don't do that crap, because that stuff does not work in court at all, period. So this is where you go. And I told him this is where you need to go to look up. And you can look up anybody's copyright underneath this. Anybody you want. Anytime you apply for copyright, your information will pop up. So if I go to gov.com, that's where you want to go to. And I go to copyright office right here. I click on there. Then you scroll at the bottom where it says search copyright records. You hit that right there. It'll bring you to this little screen right here. And all you got to do is just type in your company's name. And if it's legit, it will show all your registration, numbers, all that pop up. It'll just show the whole information. So let's go in and put in Crystal, which I put underneath of Crystal. That one. Right? Let's see. Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Right? I hit. And boom, there you go. There you go. Boys and girls. I'm not to call you boy, I mean you're grown women. You know what I'm talking about. I know you're grown women. Respect. But there you go. You can see right here at the bottom where it says my registration number. Boom, 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 boom. When I actually applied for it. Boom, boom, boom. Application, Crystal Edge Technology Screen, title, Crystal Edge Technology Screen, digital electronic filing, which was done all by attorney, because I wasn't doing that, because I did one before personally, and it was not fun. Kenneth Bird, my date of birth, 1968. This is my old address where I live at. Feel free to go down and check it out. No, I wouldn't do that if I were you. You don't want to meet the people that moved into that place. But anyway, they're cool people and all. They're just a little rowdy. Anyway, let's move on from there. Right there, blah, 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 blah. And this is what you have to have when you're filing for it right here. All right. Date of creation, 2016. All right. All this has to be in here. And then application, Kenneth Bird, citizenship, United States, authorship to the artwork. Yeah. All that has to be in there. Period. So what happens is, somebody came on my channel one time and they were like saying, well, you don't own the rights to that because I saw somebody with that name. Who did you see else with that name? Because what people don't understand is when you apply for that patent, provisional patent, patent pending, trademarks, if you apply for trademarks, secrets, copyrights, any of that stuff you apply for, they have to do something called a search, which means before your lawyer, when your lawyer submits that information to them, they have to go and they have to do a detailed search everywhere. How many people had that exact name? And they got to search everywhere, do a deep search. And if they come back and say, hey, look, no one knows this, it's yours. then you have to wait a couple of months. You get your paperwork from the government, and they'll say officially you have a copyright or whatever you apply for. But if it does come back and it says, hey, we found 3 people with this, you can't have it. So that's how we know we own the rights to that, because no one else came up with it when they did the search. So if there is somebody walking around or floating around that has my freaking logo attached to it, what my attorney's going to do is basically send them a letter saying, look, we need you to take this down, so and so and so. And if they refuse to, we follow forth and we sue them. See? So that's how all that works. So if we put in, say we go and we put in Crow screen paint, whatever he calls it, Crow screen paint. You could put it in, he could put all his different paints in here. And if none of them come up and it shows blank not found, then he's done. He doesn't have any paperwork or anything on his name. That's why I told him, I said, if you have this paperwork, show me. Show me the document. Registration right at the bottom, show me it. So now, since this is registered with the US government, means that if something comes out where something gets violated, we can go in, they have a complaint officer, we can go into it and we can follow the proper paperwork to get this procedure under investigation. And they don't involve the police, they involve the FBI. That's what gets involved. But like I said, do your homework if you don't believe me and look it up for yourself. How long does a copyright last? A copyright will last the length of the artist, and then even after the artist passes away, it will last away. It'll last for 70 to 100 years. There you go. Let's see for a minute. I'm going to share us back on the screen real quick. Yep, that's how long it lasts. So keep in mind, you have people out there, like some of these new artists will come out with these music, with these beats and stuff, and they may take somebody back in the old school, like music way back in the day, the guy passed away, he's gone and all, and they'll take a lyric or something from his beat to add it to their music. Not really, you should know this already, if you especially into music, that you could still get sued over that. I think Katy Perry got sued over some song she was doing, and it sounded much alike, like an artist who passed away, and her family came back and sued her for millions of dollars. They sued for millions of dollars for that. So you have to be really careful. Now, keep in mind, for people say, well, you do if you profit off of it, you made money off of it, if you slandered it or something like that, then you're gonna face a copyright. But keep in mind, like I said, you can do, people say, well, what if you have something like, if I have a bottle of water in one of my videos and it shows the water, like, oh, something springs or whatever, so and so and so. As long as I don't go in there and say, hey, this stuff is basically bear pee, then I'm done. I'm gonna get sued at the end of the day because I basically slandered their product. There you go. If that was the case and people are saying, well, you do it too, well, guess what? You do it every single day. Matter of fact, everybody's in this channel breaks a copyright. Anytime that you're basically displaying something, you're doing a video or a TikTok video, you got a bag of Doritos in your hand, Pepsi, maybe you got something in the background. Yeah, that's somebody still recording somebody's copyrighted material. Still doing it. It's just how you do it. And like I said, when you watch shows where you see people that are comedians and you watch your shirts all blurred out, the hats blurred out, something like that, it may be content that they may be doing in their show that maybe Nike or one of those companies may not want to be affiliated with. Like, look, man, I know you really want you when you get on stage, and we're not trying to project that kind of image. We feel better if you basically just blur out our entire name so nobody can see it as you're doing these acts on stage. We would appreciate that, but you can still continue to wear clothes. Just don't broadcast it on TV. And what did Crow do? Crow actually went out, slandered our product, called it trash, called it garbage, took it to Home Depot and slandered our product, and he broadcast it for everybody to see. There you go. Instant lawsuit. And then he went in and he tried to remove the video. He doesn't understand that YouTube was sent a copy of that video with our registration from the US government for the copyright. The attorneys were sent it, that information, and the copyright and patent office was sent that too, the legal department. So deleting the video won't do a world of good because we made a copy of it. We didn't actually send a link to the video. We actually recorded the video off another camera and sent that over. in fear that he would basically delete it. So he's screwed. Excuse my French, but he is. I don't take people's products down to Home Depot or Lowe's to make it because you're not supposed to do that. So now he's kind of messing around with Blue. Blue has paperwork that's actually finalized with a patent pending on it, which he's now going to get sued again for that one. And we recorded that video too also. You don't learn. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. So here you go. Copyright infringements. What happens? You mess around with the copyrights. That's what happens if you mess with one of them. If you go around, you slander somebody's work that has a copyright attached to it, you are screwed. You can get jail time for it too. But chances are he'll probably waiver the jail time just to pay the penalty and fees, and the fees are nasty. Yep. So like I said, do your research. You don't believe me? You gotta believe me. Go Google it. Go find out what happens if you go tamper with somebody's copyright and you slander, do something what he just did in that video, and find out what happens to you. It's not pretty. And even if you say, well, I don't have 250, I don't have 150,000, I don't have 200,000, I don't care about that. But what they're going to do is they're basically going to contact the sheriff's department and they're going to get an order. First, they're going to give you what you have to pay. So they're going to say, okay, you got to pay damages to Mr. Bird of, we want about at least about 4 or 5 grand a month, or 4 or 5 grand a week, whatever I feel that is necessary to justify what I want. Because my attorney will go back and say, look, you don't have a lot of money, blah, 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 blah. Well, I want 4 grand a month. I know I'm gonna ask for 4 grand. You know why I'm asking for 4 grand? Because I know darn well you can't pay it. And if you can't pay it, that means I can go back to the courts and say, hey, look, I'm not getting my money, I'm not getting anything, so and so and so. And they will actually get a judgment against you to go get the sheriff's department to put a judgment against anything you own. And they people will knock on your door and take your stuff out of your house and auction it off. That's how nasty these things can get. So keep in mind, this has been going on with him slandering our stuff for a long, long time. And I've been telling him, look, you don't want to go down this road. Leave it alone. Leave it be. You don't learn. The last straw was that copyright. That was the last straw. Because that means right there, if you're going to disrespect that, you're going to disrespect anything we do. And that's what's going to happen. Property. 4 types of property. Evictions. What else can we get out of this? He didn't have my permission. I didn't give him my permission to use that copyright. I didn't give him my permission to take that product into that store and do that. I never gave him my permission to do that. Because he didn't do it. Yeah, I want you to read through this. When you don't have time, go look it up. Copyright infringement laws. Look it up. See what the penalties are combined. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. And that's why he deleted the video. I told you, anything that Crow does that he knows that he's wrong at, he will delete it automatically. Like I said, you can't find the video. Go look for it yourself. You can't find it. He deleted it. He thought deleting the video was going to help him out in that situation. It's not. I don't feel sorry for him. I don't. I don't feel sorry for him. He's going to have to get himself an attorney. He has to. There's all different forms of penalties that they have for it, but it ain't cheap if you get caught. of imprisonment. See that right there? Possible imprisonment for up to 5 years. Told you it's not something you want to play around with. Somebody got their stuff locked down, stay the freak away from it. And if they do, bottom line, they're cool with it. Like some of these places are cool with it, with you touching their stuff, as long as you're not doing anything stupid on there. Now, one of the things I don't understand is when you got people who do game reviews, I don't see anything wrong with what they're doing. And yet they get their stuff removed off their channels because it's considered to be a copyright strike. And I don't know how it is because they're doing something good. Matter of fact, I bought a lot of games from the game reviews. You know what I mean? They made them people money. They don't understand. These are people going there doing reviews about the games and stuff and how good they are. And if the games are bad, you know what I mean? At least that saves me some money. You know, stay away from game. You know what I mean? Should do more research on Cyberpunk for losing $60. But you know, hey, what can you do? But anyway, so but when you come on there and did what he just did, and like I said, my family members, they saw it, they're all laughing over it. They were like, he can't. Who does that? Literally takes a container down. You took a container to Home Depot. Slandered my, you even did enough, not no damage or anything, but what you did, you incriminated yourself. And did you hear what he said? I didn't play what he said so you can hear it. When you hear what he said, the guy said, we don't have that glitter here. He says, well, I guess I'll have to go over to Lowe's, which shows that you were persistent to do what you were going to do. When they saw that video, it just clearly shows that his main objective was to take that product and try to get it made at all costs. Not realizing that that's my company's logo on my website. On my Facebook page, that's my company's logo. On my Twitter, that's my company's logo. That company logo is everywhere. And you went and took a product to Home Depot to try to make it. And flashed the can and the logo right in front of Home Depot. That's an open and shut case. I'm pretty sure I went back and talked to some family members and asked them, what's the worst that can happen? I don't even have to tell you the truth, honestly. I don't even have to get a lawyer. I can just file a complaint right to the U.S. government for that nonsense and show them the video, and that's it. Because this, like I say, he's going to get hit with two people. They're definitely going to come after him. They have to come after him. That's why when a guy was asking me to do a video on Godzilla, I said, I can't do that because I did a video on Godzilla. And then YouTube came and said, hey, guess what, buddy? That video has a copyright on it and you can't use it. So I had to go and I deleted the video. And none of my videos are monetized anyway. I don't make any money off any of my videos on YouTube. None of them. People think, oh, you're making money off my videos on YouTube. I told you, my page is for advertising. That's it. That's the only thing I use it for is advertising. It's just advertising my stuff. You know, teach people how to do stuff and nothing. We talk about this stuff right here, you know what I mean? But it's not on here to make any money off YouTube. I'm not looking to make any money off YouTube. It's advertising. So if they tell me at the end of the day, like 4 or 5 of my videos got to go, I don't got no problem with deleting them. I just make more videos. That's all. Because I'm not really trying to make money off YouTube. It's advertising. But yeah, what he did, wow. I mean, and keep in mind, he did this, okay, Crystal Witch was developed in 2016. I got my copyright in 2016. He did that right around that time. Even the dates match up perfectly. Yeah, some are 117. It depends on what how much damage you've done. Some can be 250, some can be $500,000. It depends. And they may request some jail time. These are the worst ones. This is the worst that can happen. When you read this is the worst that can happen if you tamper with one of these. 180 days. Now say if you went in and you basically profited off somebody's, like the Frankenstein. When I told you about, he used the name the Frankenstein. You can't use that name the Frankenstein. And Disney owns the rights to that. So if anyone took any one of his videos and forwarded that over to Disney's legal department, they'll have to go and investigate him. And if he made money off of it. And for every container that he would have sold under the name Frankenstein, which is copyrighted, and copies and photocopies, blah, 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 worth 250,000 and can be in prison up to 5 years. The majority, most of them are 5 years. you can be in prison up to. Now, what they do sometimes, they can just waiver the prison time and just have them pay the fees. The fees are not going to be cheap. You don't want to talk about, they're talking about this way more than, say, if you were a can, 200 and say 2,500 per you can be hit with. Like somebody does a whole bunch of VCR tapes back in the day, people were doing burning movies and stuff like that. Yeah, they'll give you like a $250,000 per disc. You'll never get out of that freaking nightmare. Big operation, you're definitely going to get more than 180 days. But what he did was basically what you would call, he's probably not going to get any jail time. I doubt he would get any jail time, but he's going to get hit with a hefty fine. That he's definitely going to get hit with. They're going to nail him with that, but not no jail time. And to tell you the truth, honestly, as much as that idiot does dumb stuff against me, I would request for him not to get any jail time, because I wouldn't want anybody to go through that nonsense. If you've never been through a system before, you don't ever want anybody to go through that nonsense. I wouldn't want him to go through it at all, no matter how much dumb stuff he does at the end of the day. Now, the fines and stuff, he should pay. He should definitely pay the fines. But as I'm going through the prison system, he don't need that at all, period. I would try to request that he wouldn't have to go through that. Oh, someone took a like from me. That doesn't bother me. I don't care. I'm not in it for the likes. I appreciate them, but I'm not into it. I'm not into the likes. I'm not into that period. When I basically start the new technology, I may wipe this channel completely clean, delete it, be gone with it, and start a new channel under the new technology. So I really don't care about this channel that much. This channel's for advertising, as I said before. It's not to be rude to my customers, and I'm just being honest with you. It is what it is. I mean, I enjoy people coming in and watching, but as I said, at the end of the day, it's done for advertising. That's all it is. It's to show what our technology is designed to do. I'm not in it for the likes. Yeah, keep dropping them. Keep dropping the likes. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, as good as my technology, I can sell my stuff to a big company, sell out, get a lot of money, and be done with it. Drop it even more, bring it all the way down to zero. What do we have it at 4? Can we bring it down to 0, please? As I already explained to you, that because of my little incident that happened in the last house where I got sick, I have a very, very massive lawsuit coming my way. I could choose several options. I can choose the option to basically take a different route and do something else and sell the technology to a bigger company, make a huge chunk of change from them and do it that way. Or I could basically continue on this path, which we'll have a spin the wheel on that one, see what happens. And that's what we're going to have to do. Don't get me wrong, I love what I do and everything, but everything has its timeline. You can't do everything forever. After a while, things got to change. I really enjoy what I do and all, but I really don't. If I decide to go down that route, I think this fellow right here, I'm going to contact him and I'm going to tell him all my secrets. I like him. I like the product that he made here, man. I mean, he did a good job making this stuff. And I think I'm going to tell him all my secrets. And I'm going to tell him, I'm going to show him how to do it, how to advance that product to make it better. Yep. I'm going to give it to somebody, but it'll probably be him. And there's another fellow too. He's a pretty cool dude. I may share some of this stuff with him, basically on how to advance and make advanced wallpaper screens. Now, whatever the price they decide to sell for it, I don't know. If they decide to go with other companies, I don't know. I don't have any charge in that anymore. Once I pull out of it, I don't have any control of it anymore. The only thing I had control, even I didn't have controls when I had contracts. I had controls over that. No. Those people would come in and they would give me, we'd sign contracts and everything. There is no way in the world I could go over and tell them, oh, you got to sell for this price. No, they weren't going to hear that. They had a certain clientele. That's why I don't like to do contracts sometimes, because then I got to sell the paint. Well, they'll sell the paint higher than what it is. And then if that happens, what happens? It comes a conflict of price, which means, say if I got a company right now and I basically sign them over, we do a contract on the blue and we do a contract on the technology you're seeing in it, right? And they're going to say, okay, this is what we want. We're going to do a package deal. We're going to put in a 4K projector. We're going to put in We're going to paint a couple of these screens up right here with the technology. They're going to bring in some professional painter with the spray. They're going to airbrush it in. I'm trying it beautiful. You ever seen a screen paint airbrushed in into a surface? It is freaking gorgeous. I can't airbrush crap. I can't. I don't have that skill level. But that's what they'll bring in. Or if they got that kind of money, and probably they do, they'll take it down to an industrial factory and they'll have a machine painted like the same kind of paint cars, because that machine will paint the same surface over and over and over again at the same consistency every single time. There'll be no flaws and no mistakes. It's going to be perfect. And then they'll take that product with the speakers, or pack with some speakers maybe. They'll have different package deals, and they'll start that price probably at $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. They probably $3,000 for the speakers and the screen, or maybe $3,000 for just the screen by itself. It depends on how they're going to package it. And they're going to market that product, not to you. They're going to market that product to people that have the money to pay for it. That's what they're going to market it up to. I'll lie to you not. I'm telling you the truth. That's what's going to happen. I've seen it happen with a few people I signed contracts with. And meanwhile, I'm trying to keep the product fair so everybody can afford it. But they're going to start those screens off at $3,000 and $4,000 and $5,000 because they have a market of people that can pay for it. That's what's going to happen at the end of the day. So the average Joe, who pretty much, you know what I mean, can't get that product for $98, can't get that product for $129. He's going to have to spend the $3,000 to get it. And if he can't spend the $3,000 to get it, then he's going to have to deal with these hobbyists. That's what he's going to have to deal with. He's not going to get this kind of technology right here. You're watching a screen at 2% that pretty much went against 10 certified projection screens at anywhere from $800 to $5,000 and was able to do it without a problem. So what do you think what would happen if a corporation got a hold of that and decided to market it as a package deal to the higher ups? Yeah, I'll make a ton of money in the process. But you won't get the product at all. It won't be catered to you. It'll be catered to them. I've been to these little events that they have. I'll show you pictures of them on one of the sites where we used to be on. Yeah, they have the little parties with champagne and stuff like that, and they have their little gift bags and all that stuff. Yeah, and they cater to those who can afford it. And if you can't afford it, well, what do you do? You should know that. Let me ask you a question right now. Can you go out and buy yourself a black diamond right now? Some of you can't go out and spend $5,000 for a projection screen. And that's just for 100-inch. What do you think it costs you if you wanted 150-inch of that technology? So, yep, it's catered to certain people. Like I said, the haves and the have-nots. That's what's catered to. But I do not plan to do this forever. I'm going to be honest with you, and honest as honest I can be. I don't plan to do this forever. I don't know what's going to happen once my case settles. I don't know whether or not at the back of my head, if I'm going to go, well, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to basically sit down, go to Barbados and stare at the beach all day long. I don't have to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning. No, I enjoy being at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's not something I have to do, but I enjoy to do. But then again, things change when you're faced with another option. So, like I said, we'll spin the wheel and see what happens. Maybe I will bring out fixed frames projection screens. Maybe you will see a 17 version of the black. Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe I just may decide to sell the technology off to another company, take the money I got from my settlement, and disappear off the face of the planet. We don't know. I don't even know. I couldn't honestly tell you the truth on that one. I'll tell you whatever I decide, I better find something pretty interesting than this. I'm going to be one bored person, because I do like getting up in the morning and working on screen paint. I do. Well, at least I was truthful with you, you know. I do enjoy making paint for everybody. I do. You can't do everything forever. Everybody has to retire one way or another. And I want to travel and see the world. After going through freaking COVID and being trapped in the house, can't go anywhere, can't do this. This vaccine works out the way it's supposed to work out. Oh my goodness. I'm disappearing off the face of the planet. And you lie to me not. You'll never hear from me ever again. Trust me. You can put a bunch of likes on that. My product will never exist. It will be gone. There will be no trace of nothing. I'll delete YouTube, everything. Wiped clean. Nothing left. And disappear. I think I'll do one final set of orders, and that'll be it. No more. And I'm going. And I will make the announcement before anybody puts in orders. Matter of fact, if the web page is not there anymore, that means it just triggered. It's on. I'm not going to tell anybody when it happens. I'm not going to tell anybody when my settlement came through. No one's going to know anything. All you're going to know is that everything's going to start disappearing bit by bit, and this guy's going to disappear off the face of the planet. Because I plan to grow in my gray. I plan to sit on a nice sandy white beach, look at the blue water, and just take it all in. Man, do all the things I never got a chance to do because I was too afraid to do it. I'm afraid of flying. I've done it a few times, but I'm afraid of flying. So anyway, you know. Or if I decide to do the other thing, I can just pump a whole lot of money into basically my company, come up with these giant fixed frame screens and do it that way. But like I said, I don't know. Can't really tell you if this is what's going to happen. What's in here? Yeah, I remember that guy. Guy used to go on YouTube. He's going to these crazy rants and long streams, and he was like all over the place. Man, he's a crazy individual, man. I wonder what happened to that guy. Where did he go? He went to. He's on the line. He disappeared. Yes! They're here! Nuts! Yes, it's for my squirrels. I might just build me a giant squirrel sanctuary because I love feeding squirrels. I do. You people have no idea how much I love to feed squirrels. I love feeding squirrels. Well, I love feeding anything, pretty much. I feed a bunch of animals in the back of my backyard. So I might just start to make basically a giant squirrel sanctuary. And I mean, I can just feed bunches of animals all day long. That's what I like to do. Raccoons, I feed raccoons. Basically, I had 3 raccoons that come up to the front of my house, and I cut up corn and tomatoes and stuff like that, and I stick it out there on a little plate, and they go eat. Who knows? And like I said, nobody knows. I like what I do for now, but things may change. I can't do this forever. There's some days I get up and I just don't want to do it. But I do it because I have responsibilities to my customers. But there's some days I just don't want to do it anymore. Let's see. Well, this is going well. I've seen enough of this already. Who knows? I might even have a change of heart. I might basically give him a second chance. Who knows? But if he keeps on down this road, he's going to make it hard for me to do so. He learns to mind his own business, stay in his backyard, work on his products and that, and leave it alone. Don't touch your stuff. Don't do any interviews and stuff, and just mind your own freaking business. I may, at the end of the year, not file through with basically a lawsuit against him. But let's see how long that one lasts. I guarantee it won't last long. And then you'll sit there and go, well, you know what? Now you need to go sue him. So let's make that a bit of a bet here. I'm going to hold off on a lot of stuff. I'll make some phone calls tomorrow. And I got him. I can basically sue him at any given time I want. But I'm going to be nice here. He minds his own business. He sticks to whatever so-and-so. As of tomorrow, we don't do any more testing on this stuff anymore. He minds his own business, sticks to his own products, and deals with his customers, and leaves us the freak alone and don't care. I don't want to see any more reviews against our product. I don't want to see testing this and testing. I don't want to hear none of that nonsense. Don't faking this, don't faking that. Mind your own freaking business. If he does that for 1 year, I'll drop everything. You have I'll drop everything. But if he starts it up again, then I don't want anybody saying anything when the wrath of God comes down on this boy's head and he can't figure exactly where his life is going to end and begin. I don't want to hear it. So I'm going to be nice on this one. You saw the dumb stuff he's done to me in the time past. I'm going to turn the cheek on this one. I won't test any more of his stuff. No more. I don't want him touching no blue. None of our stuff at all, period. Minds his own business, turns back here, works on his product. He doesn't exist to us. Tampers with it, he's going to wish he was born in the next life. All right, with that being said,